1, and we're in. Kermit, are you feeling up to doing a fast knife round cast this time?
It's literally midnight and I have no sleep. I'm
gonna keep pressuring you into it. Do it. And we're gonna see both teams meeting here. Down in mid, we're gonna see Plex going in. He's gonna find 2. Gonna see Beardy take off Doomy, Waddy and Tazarini picking up another couple in return. Den's picking up 1 also. CT's going to come off as disadvantage here. Atto-esque left versus 2. Looking like Netdevilz might start with the advantage here as Denj is on 100 health, and that will be how it goes.
And Denj wins that. Shut up, Tom.
Netdevilz will be starting CT side after all, as they have won the knife round. And it looks like we are live.
I mean, both sides of Cobble is very variable, depending on what side you start on. It's all very preference on this map, I presume.
Yeah, Cobble again, one of the more balanced maps in the game at the moment, in the current meta. I mean, I think Cobble and Dust 2 stand out above the rest as balanced maps. So both sides going to be advantageous. As I said, we are going to be getting into the pistol round. We're going to see Netdevilz coming in with 3 kits, 3 armors and a couple of kits. Some nades picked up, but not upgraded pistols. On the other hand, we're going to see Uprize going for the 4 armors, P250 and a smoke. I think we've seen them by before. Potentially.
Here, Netdevilz are going to rush up into mid. They've just pushed into connector here. Let's get the first kill onto Joe, Charlie, second kill onto Doomy here. Tazarini pushing through the smoke into connector, get the kill onto Beardy.
And what he's going to be trying to get onto that site, but well, I was about to say he's not able to until he takes the head off Charlie and gets it. Unfortunately for him, Tazarini goes down, leaving him and Atto-esque to do everything. And that's going to be a 3v2 in favor of the CTs. Atto-esque picking up Denj though to bring it back into, well, evens until Waddy makes it their favor again. Neil's last left alive, going to find 1. Can he find the second? Waddy on 39 health remaining, just trying to get that bomb plant. All Niels has to do is stop him and they've got the round.
Hey, Niels, Waddy has his bomb will go down actually. Niels knows this. There is definitely a kit somewhere on site.
He's going to avoid the flash, but can't hit the shots, and Waddy can, taking him down. That's going to be pistol round, going to Uprize. The graphic at the top is wrong currently.
It's very wrong. It's very wrong. I'm completely confused now. Is it working? No, it's not.
Uprize are
1-0 up.
Yeah, Uprize 1-0 up on T side for anybody confused. Actually, a little bit of information. I think Cobble is one of Uprize's favorite maps, as Waddy is, to my understanding, very, very, very good at it. And we're just gonna see them rushing B really. Joe picking up 1, Doomy on the second. They're going to leave 1 player in that site, and that is going to be Neil trying to do what he can. Actually picking up 2 with the 5-7 before Waddy can take him down. Perplex coming in from the back. Going to find Atto-esque, and realistically, Uprize are going to find that perplexing. They've just lost 3 players.
You made me throw open my mouth a little bit. And Charlie here with the Mag 7, he's going to put some effort, put some work into Waddy.
I'm actually going to headshot him from a distance. It doesn't do much damage. Doomy's going to find Perplexed in drop, and Waddy is going to drop Charlie. And that is going to be the second round for Uprize. Obviously, just clean up rounds at this point. I think that was a pistol armor buy coming out from Netdevilz there, wanting to keep themselves in the game a bit more, which means they will be going into round 4, I think, with quite a weak buy. This round should be very, very easy for Uprize, just a complete cleanup.
Yeah, we see two upgraded pistols, and that's about it. 3 AKs, 2 MP7 and a Tech 9. Bomb will be favouring the B site once more. Flashes will come out onto Charlie, onto B site. Tazarini with the first kill. Tazarini with the second kill onto Charlie here. They've got control of the B site now here, and looks like
Atto-esque lurking, although he doesn't realise the other 2 are coming from the same direction. He sees 1, sees the second, both in 1 spray. Atto-esque with a beautiful 3k on that lurk.
We just hit 80 viewers.
Rafi unable to speak at this point.
We just hit 80 viewers, man. I'm amazed.
We hit 80 viewers. 20 more, boys. 20 more. Come on, we can do it. And we're going to be going into the first gun round. Both the team Uprize at the moment, apparently. Netdevilz should be there with full rifles, but no AWP. Same cannot be said for Uprize. Joe going to be playing with that AWP, going to find the first kill on Charlie, putting the T's in a very good position indeed. Bomb is looking to go towards that A site currently.
Perplex is a very good position here. If he picks up Doomy here, he will be able to see the other two members of Uprize. Yes, Uprize here. Have the total score fix? Okay, Perplex here. He gets flashed in, picks up two. Can't get a third here. Body takes him down. 3v3 situation, they know where the bomb is as well. So CTs will be rotating to the A site. Beardy here dropping onto just behind the van.
I mean, realistically, I'd say that Netdevilz just Uprize just taking ever so slightly too long there on that A site, as I think it was open for a short period of time, letting the CTs rotate, and they're now going to have two to contend with if they want to get the bomb there. Although, looking at the map, it does look like they're going to be trying to sneak that bomb into B, with Beardy being the last left alive on that A site. He's going to find Waddy, but Waddy is going to manage to make him hurt with 15 HP remaining and the bomb about to go down. This is not looking great for Netdevilz at all.
And here, Beardy's just going to save now. Beardy's going to save. He's got no intention of going for this. And with Uprize looking to pick up their fourth round out, he's going to pick up an AWP actually, Beardy. That's
going to be a good save into the next round. Stealing that from Joe, so damaging the economy of Uprize. I'm not going to manage this. Damaging the economy of Uprize.
Yeah.
As well as giving an AWP to his team to play with.
And we did see Joe's AWP play on Cash Latch Match. I remember because he did cash the full thing. Because
Indeed.
No, we didn't actually.
Yeah, we did. Yes, we did. Because we saw Joe on CT's side absolutely destroying without AWP, just holding those tight angles and hitting every shot he took.
Yes, we did. Let's go.
And we're going into round 5. The CT economy really not looking too good here for Netdevilz. Beardy obviously managing to salvage that AWP. The rest just going to upgrade their pistols to try and keep up a little bit. The AWP will be staying with Beardy, I think mostly due to the armor and nades he already has. Uprize actually opting not to go for an AWP this round, maybe for monetary reasons, maybe just out of preference. It does look like their economy is fairly good. Going for the whole AK play, looking to, well, sending a couple of players to B as the distraction, but the main body of their party and the bomb heading towards A.
And Charlie here is actually boosted up very close towards B long. It could prove detrimental to the Netdevilz, to Uprize here, because it is a very uncommon spot sometimes. I know I don't check it, but I'm not a pro player.
Really? Unfortunately for Uprize, we're actually going to see 3 players stacked towards this A site. It doesn't matter. What are you going to find? One, leaving just 2 to contend with. Perplex going to find Doomy. What are you looking to see if he can pick up another? Perplex actually doing real work with that P250. Joe managing to find him, and Charlie, to my surprise.
Beardy with a flick shot onto Waddy here. He's in a 1v3 situation here. He gets needed down to 49 HP. Not looking too hot for him now. He knows where one could possibly be. He sees a nade coming out from Joe. Joe could retrieve his AWP if he gets the kill, but oh, the flick from Beardy isn't too good. On this, he wants to win this round, but unfortunately, Atos catches him off guard.
And that is sad to see. Beardy putting in so much work for his team there in those final few moments, and just unable to do anything about the sheer number of Uprize players surrounding him. And we're actually going to see that AWP go back to Uprize onto Joe, which has got to be scary for the CTs, especially as we are now into the, I think, second buy round. And
we actually see an auto sniper coming out onto Charlie here. Looks like he will be staying on the A site.
Last cannon auto sniper.
It's been very interesting to see what he can do here. It looks like the bomb will be going towards the B side though. Molly's and Petra will be going down in drop to try and prevent any pushes on the T side here. Beardy holding a very close angle.
Looks like we're seeing a setup for the B site though. Smoke's now going over. It does look like the T's will be executing on quickly. Beardy holding long beautifully with 3 kills. Neil to subsidize. Picks up the 4th. Den's picking up the 5th to finish off the round. Only losing 1 player in Beardy, but the work he did before he went down was imperative to ensuring that round went in the way of Netdevilz.
I mean, he got 3 kills and did enough damage to another one to seal the round. It's very well played from Beardy. He could have got a lot more if he just... For some reason he pulled up his pistol. I'm not too sure why he did that, but I mean, it could have just been a misscroll.
Absolutely ridiculous play regardless.
I believe his girlfriend's actually in the Twitch chat watching him right now, so shout out to Beardy's girlfriend in chat.
And we're now actually going to see the T's looking like their economy might have been slightly broken with Waddy actually forced to play with that Tech 9 here. not even able to afford 5 AKs at the moment after losing 1 round. You can tell it's been a close game up until this point, or at least very close rounds.
Sounds like Denji, they were considering the boost into drop. Counter boost into drop, but Atto is holding, so that wouldn't have been a very good idea. Bomb looks like it will be going towards underpass and towards A long. We've got one distraction over an Atto. It could prove quite fatal if they do not check this flank. Denji still here, watching drop quite valiantly.
I think Atto does play the lurk for Uprize, if I'm correct though, so him being in drop might not necessarily be as a distraction, but more as a player there to kill the rotators slash flank once they've taken the site. And I think we've seen him do that in previous games, and it's worked out quite well. What are you going to drop Charlie with the Tech 9 from long distance doing work? Perplex going to find Joe, however, to take it back. Neil's onto Wadi and Tazarini. Perplex picking up Doomy as well. That's going to drop everybody but Atto, who is coming in from behind. Do they expect it? And they don't. Atto is going to find Perplexed. Nobody looking at him, but now they all will be.
And Atto, they know just whereabouts he could be, and they'll be looking to take him down, and Niels does do that. Looks like they will not be picking up the auto sniper. I mean, auto snipers could be good, but with the close angles on this map, won't be too good. And we actually have hit 84 viewers.
Brilliant. Viewer count keep rising, and we will be very happy. We're going to be going into this 8th round now. The T's, and even more broken by than before, just upgraded pistols this round and 1 smoke to try and get onto that B site with the bomb. All 5 players go in there, no map presence really at all. Atto-esque, I think, just going to be watching the flank. The rest of them going to try and execute onto that B site.
I mean, Uprize here, they've got 4 or 5 rounds already. Like, I'm not saying it's a TT-sided map, but it's very good round. It's good, very good. Thing is, their economy will be reset. Yeah.
The only thing I really think is you can see that Uprize have actually prepared on this map is they are playing very, very slowly and deliberately, they're just playing very, very slowly and deliberately, even on an eco round. Unfortunately, not going to work for them as Niels will drop Joe very quickly. Almost going down the process. Charlie going to also get tagged down to 9 health. This is huge for Uprize, and they're going to find 2 kills quickly. Wadi's still alive on 4-8. Well, sorry. Neil's still alive on 10 HP on the site. If they can drop him, this could be big.
And
they got Niels also, but they lose, I think, all players but Tazarini in the process. He doesn't have the bomb. A Tech 9 and no armor to work with. Can he get something done?
I don't think they know he's still actually here. He could pick off... No, you can't pick up Denji. Denji knows he's going to communicate to Beardy where he is, and Beardy's going to move his AWP, his reticle to connector.
I think both now just holding the angles they need to hold, making sure he can't push them. But as a matter of timing, Denji's going to miss him. Tazarini just not really expecting Denji to remain on that statue. Going to be looking away and get shot in the back. Either way, good eco from good force up from Uprize, managing to pick off 3 players there and damage the economy of the CTs quite a bit.
Exactly, so we'll see another gun round coming out for both teams.
Yeah, I mean...
There you go on then.
Even with that damaged economy, you can see 2 AWPs coming out from Netdevilz here. It'll be interesting to see how they utilize those 2 AWPs. I'd assume... Yeah, Neil's holding platform and Beardy holding long A. Does look like it's just going to be a 5-man plat push though. And the smokes come out. Another B site execute coming in from the T's. Neil's de-scoping just as they push. Absolutely depressing for him. He can't decide which to shoot and ends up dying for it. Joe going to pick up Charlie as well. The T's securing the site beautifully. Doomy going to pick up Denj. Beardy managing to get one, but also drop. That's going to be a 4 versus 1 in the afterplant. Perplex, the last alive. He knows Doomy's there, and he's going to take him down. Doomy already on low health, of course. He has to contend with the others, and Wadi's not going to let that happen.
I think that was very unfortunate for Niels there. De-scoping at the very wrong time to go for that flash. I think that was very crucial to the round. I think if he got that first pick, it could have distracted Uprize enough just to get any more kills. And due to that, there are Netdevilz will be on an eco round. They'll be buying some greater pistol rounds. It could be considered quasi, but some of the players Yeah, quasi-buy.
I mean, you really can see, as I already said, I think how close the rounds are coming, as one round lost will result in an eco, and as we say that,
And Perplex with
Netdevilz
2 kills with this, he said.
Netdevilz are making the most of an eco, picking up 3 players very quickly with upgraded pistols and nothing more. That's going to leave it in a 4 versus 2 retake on that B site. If they decide to go for it with 3 rifles picked up, they might as well.
Yeah, I mean, they could. They've got very good chance here. Neil's here coming in from drop, but we have seen 2 players. We've got Waddy from B long. He gets the kill onto the flex, and the kills into Neil's 2v2 situation very quickly. West going to kill with Charlie, and here Denji actually managed to get the kill through the box onto Waddy.
1v1, and he
gets a
finds
second.
Atto! Through Coop, he finds Atto with a headshot. Unfortunately, he does not have a kit and will have to run away. What a play from Denz, what a shot. Unfortunately, not going to end in them getting the round.
I think that body armor proving very crucial to the the almost winning of that round. Just if he had a defuse kit, he could have done that. I think that molly as well on the bomb, that last ditch attempt to prevent the defuse was very good. And we're getting Vax in chat. It was a very vackable shot. So
Back indeed on that shot.
back.
Just beautiful from Perplex. Unfortunately, not going to end in a round, and that is going to be 7-3 to Uprize. Netdevilz needing to do something soon to try and get themselves back into this game, as Uprize do seem to be walking all over them right now.
Yeah, hopefully we could go. Hopefully we'll be wanting to see a third map. I think it'll be very interesting to see. So they've always got one more map after this if this doesn't go well. I've got a second half of this, so I don't know what I'm saying.
Well, I mean, Cobblestone is Uprize's pick, as far as I'm aware, so you would expect them to do slightly better on this map.
That explains it. So we do see the bomb look like it's favoring the B side. It looks like they're going to be faking an A play though. Flash comes out from the CT side. They think they can see. So Perplex will lay down the smoke there. He's not going to take any chances there.
Perplex's going to someone talk away, but I think the molly's actually going to flush him out the corner.
Yeah, they're using their tactical nades to their advantage. It's very good plays. Denji here still in drop though, holding strong as well. As Beardy holding B long. If they just hold on just for long enough, it looks like actually Denji will rotate out.
You're going to see the rotates coming in, full rotate off of the B site. I think they think better of it though. They're hanging around outside B doors in that connector area. Not quite sure, but they've given up the site, and the T's have got the bomb on that statue area. Beardy going to find one though. Trying to set them up for that retake. Going to be a 4v3 once the bomb's down, and after plant positions are not looking great.
I mean, there's a great near from Beardy there. He did quite a lot of damage, and he's got that actually behind the T's as well. He tries to go for the defuse, taps it once, and Atto actually picking up 2 kills in the last ditch attempt. And I think the bomb will definitely be defused here. Both CTs actually have a defuse kit as well this time.
I mean, this is where you see tactics start to play a huge part, because they got onto that site, I think, with 1 kill between them and got the bomb down. I mean, if they could have held it, that would have been beautiful. But
yeah,
you can see Uprize not even really needing to do that much in the way of fragging to get that bomb plant. And I mean, hopefully if they could do it again, that would just be, you know, they'd hit the shots at the end and it would all work out. I think that is one of the things that you can see determining the scoreline we have.
I think here as well, Netdevilz are going to have to win this one. It's a very crucial round for Netdevilz. If they lose this round, their economy will be reset, and it's going to be very hard for them. Tazarini takes on Denji after foot dropping down to drop. Beardy gets the kill on Tazarini though. Joe will just go through, get the kill onto... Oh, just flurry of kills. Neil's left in an instant in a 1v3, and then quickly into 1v2. He doesn't know that only one player is on the B side though.
Atoesk will actually be trying to get him behind him with an M4, and it looks like it will work. Doomy just stringing him on just long enough to make him feel he has it. Neil's going to go for the ninja, I think, actually deciding not to go for the bomb, and he's going to hear Atoesk rotate in. He's going to be looking for him, and Atoesk going to just whiff the headshot. Neil's finding him, and the round for that matter. Looking very dire there for Netdevilz up against an eco, but fortunately for them, Neil's managing to clutch it out in the last moments.
3 words for that. Cool, calm, collected. Great play from Neil's doing that. Managing to make that into a 1 round. 5-7 scoreline. Match will go into a pause though. Neil's causing the pause for Netdevilz.
I'm not sure if that's tactical or technical.
Going to the 13th round. It could possibly be tactical. We're not too sure though.
We are going to get confirmation from Console and Beardy that this is indeed a
Yeah,
tactical pause from Netdevilz. I think just trying to get just trying to get themselves together, calm and collected, as you said, to pick up the next 2 rounds to equalize, as that would be hugely advantageous for them. I mean, realistically, Rafi, what do you think they could improve?
Netdevilz here. I think they just haven't shown up as much as they could on CT's side. I think they are getting into it. I think it's just a case of they're not coming in from a quite difficult cash match, quite close cash match, a 16-14 scoreline. It could just be they're tired, but there's not much to improve here. I don't think. All their aims on point, and they're doing pretty well. So I think just keep it up, Netdevilz. What you're doing, as you can see, we have seen like 2 sort of spouts of round wins from Netdevilz.
Essentially, just sort of confidence-based play at the moment. As yeah, you're quite right. We have seen 3 at one point, then they got taken down for another 2 rounds, and now we're seeing their 2nd streak of the match.
Exactly. So I'll just be flying around the map, just having a cheeky gander of Cobble, and that's actually a secret on the Cobble map.
Oh, I did not. What is the secret?
I think it's in one of the constructions side of the apartments. There is actually a insignia of the map creators, basically the map creators logo sort of thing.
That's quite cool.
I don't know where it is actually, so I'm just gonna go and hunt for it.
Didn't know that was a thing, and the match will still be on.
Yeah, still in pause, and I think going on from that, I think there's a couple of maps in CS:GO with creators of the map like tagging the map with their name, like Goose, for example. That was one of the map creators of Dust 2. That's why it's named Goose. JGL, I guess. Some dank info for the chat.
Yeah, I mean, Kermit just giving us a little lesson on CS history for those not initiated with the game.
Yeah,
I'm sure many of our viewers have been playing since long before Go came out.
Get schooled, kids. Get schooled.
Haven't that will be valuable information, I'm sure.
I mean, and we will be seeing an unpause coming out from Netdevilz, and they look like. Let's see if they get to into a bit of a round streak going on. Let's see if this has made any difference here. We've got 3 more rounds of the half left. I think they're going to make a advantage of this. And we see a double AWP setup coming out from them.
Indeed we do. Charlie's still on that FAMAS, however. So, rich, but not rich enough on Netdevilz.
We're going against 5 AKs. It could prove the difference. I feel like I'm saying that a lot, but Charlie here, he'll be pushing on to B long. He has seen nothing. He might be calling out the rotate for some of his members of his team to go on today's like Beardy will be taking it upon himself to go through connector. He
He's going to take a peek onto long. I think almost about to take a peek on long, but thinks better of it. Charlie pushing into, I think B-Apps there finds Atto-esque looking the wrong way with a nade in his hand, and that is going to be awful for Uprize. I think they were trying to pull the same strat they tried earlier with Atto-esque as their lurker on B, trying to catch people from behind, maybe try and make it work this time. As it happens, we will see a rotate back through to B, and I mean, if nothing else, it's been an effective fake, pulling everybody but one off the B site. And you'd think that Devils would be expecting something like this at this point, and it seems they are both players from B rotating back. What are you going to find one? They've just got...
So, with 2 members of Uprize on low HP, I think it's still very possible. Probably the situation. Everyone's a little bit battered up at this point. So, Beardy get the kill on Doomy, looking like a very good retake so far. But Joe punishes Beardy and Perplex on checking the angle, and Niels and Waddy finished off the round.
Joe just going absolutely huge in that afterplant position. I think Beardy just forgetting to check one of his corners. I mean, it's late at night, everybody's tired. It is easy to forget to check a single corner. Unfortunately for Netdevilz, it did end up costing them the round, with Joe managing to capitalize on that kill, taking out 2 more people. I was actually going to put the CTs on an eco this round. A couple of upgraded pistols, but really nothing to go on to try and put themselves back into an advantage. They're going to get a flash out. Full flashing a few of Uprize's players, but realistically they don't have much to do. Charlie and Den's going huge though. Charlie with 2 frags, both P250 headshots, trying to go for a third, but he won't hit it. Both Denj and Charlie dropping the 2 fraggers in the round. Atoesk and Tazarini left alive now, both with AKs against 2 CTs with not much at all.
I mean, the T's here, they're just watching that AWP in mid. They just don't want Beatty to get it. They know how bad Beatty is. They know, no, not bad, but how fatal he could be with that AWP.
I thought that was a bit of a call out there onto Beatty.
I know Beatty's doing a fine job. He's doing a grand job. And looks like Niels has actually flanked them just enough.
We're gonna see Nils getting the flank, and Beatty is actually gonna find that AWP you were talking about. Hopefully managing to do something for Netdevilz with it, as they really do need the rounds.
It's a very good play from Niels, actually. Distracting the 2 Ts just enough, thinking them just enough that Beatty can get that AWP, make his way onto the B site, where he will be defending with an A. B. Well, the 2 Ts will be rushing onto the site now. Asso here.
Realistically, might not be expecting he'll be expecting them though, as they have thrown a smoke and announced themselves to him. It's just all a matter of him hitting shots now. Tazarini actually going to go for the plant in the smoke. Will Beardy find the spam? And he doesn't. 2 shots gone through, giving away his position, not doing anything to the T's at all. Neil's going to have to come up big here. He's completely missed the player on plat, and that's going to catch him out. Just hoping to land that 1 shot onto Tazarini that would finish him off. It's all up to Beardy now. AWP in hand, he just has to hit 2 shots and get that defuse. Easier said than done, of course.
I think he's been spotted as well. Atto has actually spotted Beardy. He fake flash with a Tech-9.
Literally the most pathetic fake flash I've ever seen.
I mean,
not even peeking with.
I think that means he's gonna flank him, takes down Beardy, and he's gonna pick up the AWP.
Actually, that was a next level play from Atoesk, I think. I think us calling it a fake flash was missing the point slightly there. I think what Atoesk was actually doing was trying to announce himself to Beardy, make sure Beardy was looking his way so that Tazarini could get the flank with that AK and take him out from behind.
Exactly. I mean, yes. I'm going to nod my head and appreciate it.
I mean, you can call it a bad fake flash. I'm going to call that a next level play now.
The new meta, guys. New meta. Also, we see one of the team members, because Joe, opening kit gone to perplexed.
Unsurprising, when Joe has that AWP in his hands, he really is lethal. We're going to see Atoesk back up in drop. He's there a lot. Just missing Beardy as a matter of timing, maybe on purpose even to try not to give away his positions. They are going to be running the same A strat once again, trying to get Atto in behind the entire CT team. Might not be necessary though, as Joe is hitting shots left, right and center, picking up 2. Tazarini and Wadi finding the others, and Atto comes in from behind to finish off Denj for the half. That's going to be 10-5 to Uprize on their T side.
I mean, that was very good. I don't know what to say. Like you said, the balanced map. Netdevilz still have a very good chance here to pull it back. They just need... First step, win this pistol, and then they're golden. They win the pistol,
win the round. Step 2, win the next round.
And do that repeat.
All the way
times.
to step 11, yeah. We are going to be jumping into the pistol round here. 3 armors brought up on Uprize's side, a kit and Wadi with the 5-7 nade combo. T side also going to be going for 3 Kevlars, and on their side a few nades to help them with the take. It does look like they're going to be mostly focused on that A site. Actually slightly out of meta for Cobble, which might be a surprise to the CTs, especially as, who is it? I think it's Neil's doing a great job there of distracting them with his nades. Going to give his team a very, very good shot at this. They are going to have to hurry it though.
They have stacked B side as well, which is very unfortunate for the player on there. Here we got Atto. He has been called. Oh, he gets a sick kill onto Denji. Beardy with his kill of his own. Bomb will go down here, and with a 4-man retake, he's not looking very good for Uprize.
That's dropped to 3 as Neil picks up Tazarini. Doomy trying to get one more. Well, Doomy manages to get one back. Sorry, on Charlie. Neil's trying to put in work, taking Wadi down to 8 points of health. And realistically, the T's don't need to peek here. They can stop peeking and just play it out. And that's exactly what they're going to do.
Joe trying to go get up close and personal with the T's, but gets shut down, and so will Doomy in the end. So Netdevilz take up the first pistol round. This is that step 1 done. They've only got 10 more steps to go. Bro, they can do this.
It is a step in the right direction, Kermit, and I mean, as much as I like both teams, I would love to see a comeback from this.
Yeah, so they Galils, they got some SMGs, they got a dream as well. Got this. I have full belief.
Uprize choosing to go for that full force buy there with everybody on pistol armor apart from Doomy, who does have that Mag 7, I presume, in drop. And they're going to stack B again. It's going to work out in their favor this time as Netdevilz will be rushing the site. Tazarini trying to do work with the 5-7. Can't find anyone, but does drop 2 very low. Denj and Beardy picking up 1 each. Joe going to find Charlie to retaliate. Beardy actually going to run out of bullets from that UMP, switch to a Glock and still find that kill onto Joe, leaving just 2 players from Uprize to retake the site.
And Doomy's gonna push through smoke. He doesn't care. He's got that swag 7. He's got a dream. He wants to get that
Doomy's gonna wait for Beardy to push him, but not hit the shot. Beardy's gonna take him out. Atoesk in the meantime finding the Deagle headshot onto Nils, and Atoesk does have absolutely ridiculous aim.
Gets that pandig onto the first player. 3v1 situation. I think Atoesk, he should save this armor and his Deagle. It's $800.
You're gonna see Beardy hunting him with that Mag 7, looking for the $800. Atoesk spamming a few shots past his head, but Beardy not reacting in time is also going to drop.
So yeah, Atoesk, he's taking a swag 7 into the next round. He will definitely be taking that drop. Well, not definitely, but I mean, we can speculate, I guess. But Beardy doing enough work with the SMGs and the bonuses that you get to be able to buy an AWP, but he opts not to. He'll buy an AK, P250, full nades, and armor.
Well, realistically, you don't want to be getting an AWP in this round, as it will be close angles against pistols and shotguns once again. And obviously, an AWP in that situation not going to really be advantageous, more of a disadvantage, and possibility of going away for the CTs. So good choice.
That's a filthy headshot onto Perplex. I mean,
speaking of good things, Atoesk with the shot.
I mean, I was just watching him. He was like seems like see Perplex through the door. I mean, oh my god!
Are we gonna get a call for VAC going, Kermit? Is that what you're saying?
I think that, yeah, spam that VAC button. Spam that damn VAC button. That was filthy. I'm disgusted.
And the rest of the team's looking to take that bomb towards A. Once again, leaving just one there to watch drop. Doomy's not fooled them. We'll take that peek into underpass. Finding Charlie. Going to try and go for more. Not able to find Beardy, but managing to drop him to 4 points of health. Den's just going to be putting in the work to try and pull it back in their favor, picking up 2 quick frags. Nils maybe not expecting Atoesk there, but Atto going to miss shots for once. Managing to give the site up. Tazarini last left alive here. Looking to come in quietly from long with that MP7 and make something happen.
I didn't expect him from this way.
If he can find Beardy, that's going to be at least one more AK out of the hands of the T's. If he can find any more than that, he's done extremely well. Exactly. And he's going to be playing it slow and quiet, looking to capitalize on anything he can. He's going to see the nade coming out, so that's giving him the position of 1. He's going to, I think, hear Netdevilz and then see the barrel of his gun, and he's going to peek up from behind, take the headshot. He knows where the second is, but he can't make it happen. Nils with the headshot to finish him off. Netdevilz now just 2 rounds from evening it up with Uprize.
I mean,
and we will be going into the first gun round, I think.
Definitely. Doomy picking up AWP. Glass Cannon. Let's see what kind of stuff he can do. He might drop to Joe, but he opts to keep it for himself. Let's see. He will be taking that AWP to B along. Let's see if he can go get a quick pick. Bomb looks like he'll be coming for a B play as well.
I'm not sure why Doomy's holding the up. Maybe it's just a position Joe does not like, but we are just going to see the T's with a flat-out rush there onto B, bomb in hand, seeing what they can get done. And I think one of them, well, many of them now are going to be tagged down. Beardy going to find 1 in return. That's going to be 2 and 3. Beardy doing absolute... Beardy going absolutely huge, for his team. Even getting the bomb plant as Joe takes out Nils. Now it's a 1v2, 1v1 as Beardy gets the 4K. Can he ace it to win?
So close.
Once again, so close to that ace. Get so far. Joe left on 46 points of health.
Oh, it feels so bad for Beardy. I was so close. I mean, he turned that round on its head. I feel so bad for him. Beardy can drop Tech 9s for his team now. He's gonna have to he's gonna hold his head up high. He did a lot of work there. He's gonna force the CTs to end up buying 2 pharmacists and a P90. Not the strongest buy here. see Tech 9s coming out and some armor.
I mean, Beardy has been putting in work on it, but that was something absolutely special. Just beautiful kills. Wadi going to be holding drop with that P90. Picks up 3, getting low, but not going to stop. Can't pick up the 4th, but Tazzarini will get it for him, and that's Doomy's going to pick up Charlie for a very quick round coming out from Uprize there. Just mowing them down.
As soon as I knock the P90, of course Wadi gets a 3k with it. Oh, come on, Wadi.
To be honest, Kermit, it's Wadi. He's going to be able to do something with any gun you give him. Like,
I mean, he just read that. He read that perfectly. He sort of knew. I think he could tell that was going to be. Economy management is very well.
Indeed it is, and we're going to be seeing the Ts come out with a full buy this round. 5 AKs. The CT is actually looking slightly weaker in the gun department with 2 Famis's and a P90 as part of their buy. However, Joe is on that off, and we know how dangerous he can be.
So yeah, he's watching P90 again. Drop again with that P90. Doomy here holding B long. Flex sort of probing the area. Joe with a pit in mid. Second one onto Denji. Not looking too good for them. Joe's going to keep watching past SOS with a kill. Deals with the reply onto Atto. Joe managed to get an underpass. Barely.
And this is the problem we're going to continue to see for Netdevilz. Once Joe has that AWP in his hand, there is not much stopping him. Perplex is, however, going to stop Wadi in his tracks with a headshot. Going to see if he can find any more. Might walk into Joe's crosshair, we're not sure. He knows. Perplex smoking Joe off and falling back. As the bomb does look to be making its way over to B, the site with only 1 player on it at present. If they can get there quick enough, this could turn into a round for them, if only they suspect Doomy being there. I mean, I think someone's played there before, but Neil's not going to expect it. Dying to Doomy from that corner, Perplex replying to keep them in the round. And he's got to be quick about this. He doesn't know, though. He does not know that they're not on site yet. Joe just whiffing the shot slightly, I think, allowing Perplex to get this bomb plant, but it's going to be a very tough 1v2 for him.
I think he may have spotted Joe, but against P90, he spotted Joe. That's one.
And Tazzarini announced himself a flash, but he can't do it.
I have actually received some intel from our producer Tom. We will actually be having a knife giveaway at 80 viewers. We'll be giving away a flip knife Damascus steel.
Today,
I think. Actually, right now, in fact.
I think that was a joke, Graf. You're in the middle of the game.
I don't know anymore.
That would be very unprofessional from producer Tom, and I don't think he's that sort of bloke.
He's not that sort of bloke at all. I think we're just kind of pushing this final. It's been amazing so far. 8-13 scoreline. You can see all our rush P250s blazing.
You're actually getting flashed out of mid and being forced into a close range position. Then just going to pick up the AWP, and that is the fatal flaw of the AWP in these eco round situations. It is so poor at close range, especially when you're scoped in. It's just not going to be particularly useful. AFTOS showing that the M4 is more than apt. Charlie making it onto the site, but he does not realise Tazzarini's playing from that position. Sorry, Tazzarini's going to find 2 before Plex can find him, and that's going to be a 2v2 situation. Doomy's very low, however. AFTOS.
Atto, he's nailing these shots.
That says it all. Doomy very low, but it does not matter as Atto will just find 2 in quick succession.
I mean, that was looking grim for Uprize, then I was thinking, oh, they can't get this, but I mean, Atto with his 2 quick kills in quick succession, you could say, managed to salvage it.
I mean, Atto just has been one of the standout players of the tournament so far. I think Atto and Joe in the past couple of matches we've watched have just both shown themselves to be completely outstanding.
I mean, this is Atto. Atto, if I believe, if I'm right, I think he has just participated in the mix as well. As I'm pretty sure. I've heard his name before.
I would like to see him in the mixed tournament, to be honest. Just wrecking face. Joe as well, picking up mid. Charlie very, very early into the round, stopping the T's in their tracks a little bit. Uprize getting scarily close to match point here, as it is going to be a 4v5 with the advantage going their way.
And here, Denji's going to flash into drop here. He might catch Wadi, but Wadi...
Black's going to find Joe actually an underpass, giving them a route in from the back. That's going to be one more thing for the CTs to worry about. But it doesn't seem they're particularly worried about long at the moment, as Doomy picks up one and drops the bomb in his line of sight. Neil's going to find him, however. Not what I was expecting. And you're going to see Waddy spot Dench just as the smoke pops, take him out through it in the end. This is going to be tough for the T's to recover from. I say that, I didn't realize Niels has the bomb and he's rotating.
He's out of there. He's going to get plant on A. It's a free plant, I guess. With three T's having to get through Perplex, wasting some time, he's going to get something done here. He'll see Waddy's head.
Perplex, yeah, I was going to say Perplex there to cut off the supply line, takes one. Halves Atto-esque's health, but not able to do any more than that, unfortunately. Niels still going to be playing with that AWP. Not the best gun for the situation, but we'll see what he can do now. Atto looking to take the peak. Can Niels find... Oh, Niels just going to descope. He can't find either of them. He's trying his best, but he really just can't find them. Nades are going to fly in, damaging him. And Tazarini's ready. Brilliant play there.
Like a whack-a-mole then. That was a whack-a-mole. But, I mean... nice try from them there. Netdevilz there.
I mean, you really can see the team play coming out from Uprize here. I think that was Atto-esque firing a couple of shots off just to scare him a little bit so that Tazarini can pop up while he's disoriented and take him out.
Exactly, so Netdevilz here, still with the roundless bonus, will be able to keep the pressure on. Well, what little pressure they can apply with a full AK buy on them. Match point for Uprize. They're going to try their best to salvage a tie. Got 7 rounds in a row.
It's going to be tough, but anything can happen in CS.
Believe.
I'm going to see a full play towards the A side. Atto holding that long angle, not actually managing to pick up a kill as Perplex will take him out. Same cannot be said for Joe, who has 2 already, with a few with 1 T definitely low. It's going to be a tough push for them now, especially as all CTs have realized and are on the rotate.
And here, 3v4 situation. Beardy checks the right angles. Doomy gets a kill into Netdevilz into
Winky face.
Winky face. Oh, like got me.
And Perplex. Beardy manages to pick up Joe, but Tazarini is going to finish the round off, taking him out of the mix. And that's going to be Uprize, I think, winning the first round.
And
or the first map, sorry, in the best of 3.
Ignore this, we're not going to train. Going to...
This happens a lot.
Was it Mirage?
No, it wasn't. It was Inferno, I think, actually, as Netdevil's pick.
Ah, okay, that sounds good.
If I remember correctly, we're gonna have a small break. It seems like we will be having a short break.
Hello, guys.
The professionalism in this stream is off the charts, I'll tell you that much.
Well, it's not a small break, it is just an intermission between the maps, as it were, whilst we wait for the map to switch over to the next one. But yes, right, you were right in saying there is actually going to be a Damascus steel knife, flip knife giveaway, around 80 viewers. So if you guys want to receive that, you need to bring some viewers in. And yeah, so that was a really interesting game. We're going to be popping into Inferno very shortly. And into the second map. I'll let you guys back into it now.
I was going to say, what are your thoughts, Tom, on Uprize's victory on Cobble? I mean, I know you've told me before it's one of the maps they favour, I think, as Waddy is particularly good on it.
No, yeah, it's crazy. And some of the shots they're playing in that VAC shot from Atto there, for that deagle, which is mental. But I have to give some praise to so Net there as well. Beardy's 4K, almost 5K, is just absolutely mental.
He's well played from Beardy.
That was upsetting to watch, to be honest. I mean, so close yet, just so far.
Yeah, I was crossing my fingers, hoping for the ace, because that would have been one hell of a clip to highlight.
Oh, it would have been. I mean,
CSGO
subreddit, here we come if that was an ace.
That's like Reddit famous once again.
Yeah, JGL for UK League official. And also just a shout out. Both teams are fantastic, and thank you guys for keeping with the stream. It is already nearly 1 o'clock, and these casters here, Kermit and Brod, doing an absolutely fantastic job for us.
Yeah, I gotta say, I'm sorry for the fact that I'm stumbling over a few words and having a bit of trouble. But yeah, as Tom said, it's almost 1 o'clock, and I think me and Kermit are both a little tired at this point.
Yeah, and you're doing goddamn amazing, guys.
I was actually gonna say, Weef, do you want to come in and do a try stream, or would that be too much?
That'd be too much, mate. Too much stumbling around.
Get some water. Can I get some water?
Yep, you can go take a break.
Weef, as usual, dodging all the hard work.
Rip. You know what I'm happy about? It being Inferno. Best map.
We all know you love Inferno, we all know you're mental.
I know.
I mean, I think if anything, what these tournaments prove is that Cash is the best map in CSGO at this point.
Well, no, yeah, my team favourite as well. It's the,
Cash is picked for literally everything.
yeah, it's probably the most played map after Dust 2, I think. It's the default.
In our tournaments, Cash sort of gets picked more than Dust 2, I'd say.
I meant like in actual just general CSGO. I think it's the default after Dust 2.
Yeah, I'd probably say it is. Most people know how to play it.
Yeah. Well, if you think about the layout of it as well.
Well, quite simplistic, puggy style map, quite open.
Yeah. And mid control.
Channels. Yeah, no. I can see what you're talking about.
Yeah. I mean, mid control is fucking everything.
Indeed it is. I think it was, oh, who was it? This is where I'm going to have problems. I'm going to have problems with my memory. I think it might have actually been the Reborn versus Nets map. We saw a lot of emphasis being put on that mid control.
Definitely. And I mean, this is going to be another map where the mid control is just crazy important for them.
Indeed it will.
And yeah, in regards to the question in chat there from Zinji, whatever. Yeah, the demos and VODs will be uploaded in a vlog on Sunday night or sort of Monday night around that time. It's either one or the other, depending on a few issues.
Thank you, Tarathia and Athena Zofia, for the love to me and Kermit.
Thank you, Massive, for letting me get water.
No problem. I'll forgive you.
Kermit coming back in and showing the actual power dynamic at JGL.
I'll actually give you your stock back now so you can be free, Dobby.
That's perfect. Oh, that's great.
Rip Dobby.
Rip Dobby. Dobby was.
I think there's more people to mourn this week than Dobby, Tom.
Rip Dumbledore. And his gay lover. Rick.
Rip Severus Snape.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! You can't just be spoiling things on stream. I mean, I know those books are pretty old, but
Oh my god, you.
can't just be spoiling things on stream, boys. Come on.
Oh my god.
What about all the
Terrible,
people here who
bro.
really care about Harry Potter and haven't read the books yet? Come on.
Oh my god, Joe. What was that whiff?
I mean, it's like when The Hobbit came out, where people were talking about what happens in The Hobbit, and people talking about, oh,
Say
don't
nuggies.
spoil the movie for me. 50-year-old book.
Oh my god.
Or something along those lines.
Guys,
And yeah, hopefully we'll be in our match shortly. We're just waiting for one more player to connect and everybody to get ready for Inferno. Hopefully, well, I mean, in some respects, hopefully you're going to see Netdevilz pick this map up as it is their choice, and we're going to have to go into the third map. But in other respects, it's getting pretty late, so...
Oh, we're getting spoiled in the chat. Dumbledore dies. Well, thanks.
Well, fuck, my life's over.
How can you do this?
Alright, we're done. Close the stream, Tom. We're out.
See you guys, we're out.
See you next week. If we decide to come.
Tarathia, the actor that played Dumbledore, died many years ago, or the original.
Yeah, original good Dumbledore.
They had to change him
OG
out, I think,
Dumbledore.
for the third movie, with Michael Gambon replacing him, who I think is
Second
still
movie.
alive. Might have been the second movie.
Well, I don't know how many moves are there.
There's like 8 or something. I think.
Bloody hell.
There's too many.
Yeah, I know, they stretched out on The Hobbit.
Right.
Just a casual chat about Harry Potter in the Twitch chat.
Right, and I will be going off and you guys will be going in.
We readying up or not? Oh, and people are readying up indeed. 10 out of 12 players are ready.
Who trained for Zero?
No, we're waiting for Tazzarini and just
Just Tazzarini.
Tazzarini,
God damn it, Tazzarini.
whose name really confuses me in my tired state.
Sad. It's just like, it's the main thing I would see it.
Just a tip to players: the more complex your name, the more casters will despise you.
We actually will have a death warrant for you made, just for you. Like, Neil's fine with Beardy, I'm okay with semicolon C. Come on, man.
Yep. Semicolons.
Denji, that's alright. Soup, alright with that. Atto, alright. Joe is...
Joe's
I love
beautiful.
Joe. I
Yeah,
love
if your
Joe so
name's
much
Joe,
for that.
you're pretty decent.
You're
And I
pretty
mean,
decent,
Joe
right?
is also pretty decent at Orphan.
Yeah. Or meh.
And it looks like we'll be ready. Everybody will be ready up, and we should be getting into the knife round very soon.
I've actually, I think I've been informed that it's not Tazarini. I think it's just Taz.
Just Taz.
I think it's just Taz. I think I'm gonna call him Taz from now on.
I'm just letting that wash over me and sort of trying not to express my pure hatred on stream right now. And we will be getting into the knife round. I don't have a mini map.
Want to restart?
I'm gonna disconnect and reconnect. That would be an issue.
Okay, so we're gonna see. We're looking for the CTs. We're CT sided here. We're gonna see an absolute slaughter of the Netdevilz side here, and Uprize take the knife round. They're gonna definitely be going swap here, and they will be. They'll be going to the CT side. And it looks like the UI again has messed up. So
I think it's because Azura has to do it manually.
Azura, please.
So we will be seeing Uprize here starting on the CT side, and we will be live now, looking to go for, I think, a similar setup to before. Yeah, I think it is quite a similar setup to before. I think Atto going for that pistol armor combo, Doomy with the kit, and everybody else just on armors.
It looks like here the bomb will be going for second mid. Looks like they're going to go for a mid play. The T is just waiting up on the bottom of banana, see if they can see anything. Taz actually spots out soup at the bottom of banana. Goes to take the pick, tags him down a little bit, but not enough. Bomb actually isn't apps now. Go ready, waiting.
Well, actually, that's quite good
side.
because there are currently 3 players on that B site. They've managed to draw one off, so if they can execute on there effectively now, they have a good chance. It's not going to last long though, as Taz is rotating in from CT.
And B here, he sees Doomy. Almost gets the kill, gets the spray onto him. That's the first one down, that's all the hard work. And he does spot one.
Actually, Beardy's going to find Joe on balcony, but Atto is going to find Soup on long, I think. Bomb is going to make it to site, but there are 3 CTs closing in fast. Beardy going to go down to Waddy, and that is a 3v3 now. Taz on 2 points of health, not looking great. The rest of his team looking like they can get something done. Atto especially, we've seen his aim so far. Pistol round should be his, but it's not, as Niels picks up the frag onto him with a beautiful headshot. And another onto Tazarini. Only 1 player left now in Waddy with that 5-7 picked up. Just trying to see what he can get done, and he'll find one. Can he find a second? He can't. Semicolon C, gonna find Waddy to finish off the round.
And Niels will call for a pause here. Technical pause this time though, so it's okay.
Niels has no UI.
I've got no UI, so I'm just going to reconnect as well. See if that works.
I think it might be a server thing, because it happens to 3 of us now, which is fun. Either way, we will see Netdevilz winning their pistol round on T side, I think once again actually. That means we're going to basically just see SMGs and maybe a couple of rifles picked up from them in this round, who go against Uprize, who I don't think really have the money to do much. I mean, they could go for that pistol armor, but would it be worth it?
I don't know, because I have no idea. I'm not.
Okay, I'll outline it for you, Kermit.
You have to describe it to me.
Mac 10, MP7, Mac 10, Galil. P2000 USP, P2000, P2000 USP, no armor on the CT side, full armor on the T side, and you're in.
Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth.
Kermit, mate, I am your boss. Be quiet.
As chief caster.
I'm the chief editor, mate.
So it looks like we see. Yep. Called it. Yep. Whatever.
And that will be the pause called off, and we'll be heading back into the match. Once again, it does not actually look like the CT is going to force up. I mean, CT economy is very, very important on Inferno. If you can't get that economy started in the first few rounds, it can snowball and the Ts can just run away with it. Instead, it does look like CT is going to be going for that stack onto B side, which won't pay off.
No,
4 of the Ts heading up second mid.
I think they'll be able to get a free plant on A site. I'm just calling him C. If C catches any of the, if he pushes, he could try and get some attention over at the site. Looks like they've gone for a smoke execute on A site, even though there's not much to be smoking off. And here, Mac 10, C, spots out 1 CT, can't, gets the first kill.
Gets the second as well, that was a beautiful headshot. I think last bullet is hit. manages to find him quickly. Wadi going to return the frag though onto C. Neil's picking him up for the trouble. Doomy last left alive in Banana now. Just trying to get another kill, and he won't. Neil's snapping straight to his head as he turns the corner. Beautiful shot from him.
Well played by C.
Who finished off the anti-eco.
Exactly. He got 2 kills on Mac 10. Kill what means he can buy up here, but he's gonna actually opt for the Galil here. I'm not too sure why. Where he could have bought a AK. Looks like he may be saving for a AWP, but it's the first gun round of the match. We see the Uprize forcing some pharmacists.
Forcing some pharmacists apparently, and that's not going to pay off for them as Dench does pick up one very, very quickly. That'll be Joe balling at the start of the round. That's going to put a huge advantage in the T's hands right now, and realistically they're doing what they need to. They're not rushing it, they're just going to play it out from here. Let Uprize make mistakes, let them play themselves into a corner, and that's exactly what we want to see from Netdevilz on their map.
And if you look in here, Taz here is actually pushing pretty far into T apartments here.
I want to point out Atto sitting behind car, patiently waiting. And he's going to catch them both unaware. Finds one, finds two. Two lovely headshots. Taz picking up one as well. Going to put the advantage back into the CT's hands very quickly. Doomy got not a huge amount to do there, and he picks up 2 with what looks like ease.
I mean, I really don't think that Netdevilz anticipated Uprize to buy there. I don't think I didn't as well. I think it's very good. Just threw him off guard.
No, that was a smart play by Uprize. A nice break in convention to try and maybe scare the T's a little bit. And actually, it does look like the T's are going to be doing something similar back, forcing up a little bit. I think 3 AKs managed to be bought, but 2 Galil's going to be there, and really not much in the way of nades. They're going to have to get some picks to make this work, I feel.
Is this a one-way smoke here?
It is a one-way smoke at car, yeah. One of the more common one-ways you'll see on that site. The other, I think, being for players hiding in the little closet.
Oh, Atto completely blind gets the on Niels.
Atto finding one, but he's now trapped in the corner, and Denj will take advantage of that, picking him up. Wadi not actually flashing his teammate out there, which might have been expected. Oh, Wadi doesn't have a flash. Both teams, I think, working with not much in the way of resources at the moment, but the smoke is going to come into CT. Denj faking extremely well onto the B site, holding 2 players there as his comrades do rotate.
Wadi does get the kill on the Denji, and he has spotted bomb though. Doomy has spotted bomb. He will be falling back into CT. Beardy gets the kill on Doomy.
And Beardy going to be playing that CT position. Not really common to find. Wadi's going to be expecting it, but can't do enough to stop him, and they actually look like they're going to be rotating into B now. One player on each site, they have their pick.
I mean, if they can do it, they can do it. Joe, I don't think he is... I can hear footsteps, but he don't know what to do in this situation here. Taz pushing Arch. He might get picked up from Charlie here.
Charlie's going to hear him.
Yeah, Charlie's definitely going to hear them. Gets the first kill. And then here, Joe. Yes, he can get a kill on the Beardy. That's going to be very, very good for him. It's gone to Soup.
Yeah, Joe going to find Soup, the player with more health out of the 2. But it's not going to be enough. Beardy finding him with that Galil straight away. Bringing another round in the way of Netdevilz.
I mean, for a city-sided map, this is looking very good for Netdevilz. Hopefully, this pick is going to work out for them. I would love to see a final best of 3. But my body wants to go to bed.
Exactly. Either way, we will be staying here until this tournament is over, whatever the result happens to be. We will actually see a sort of quasi-buy here coming out from the CTs, some choosing to go up to those 5-7s, others choosing to stick with defaults just to give them that little bit of money in the next round. I'd assume Joe on the default pistol, as he will be saving that off. Charlie going to be playing CT, trying to hold them off, but can only find one before the remaining 2 gang up on him.
Beardy, he's defending really well here. He denies one of the CTs, managed to pick up an AK there. And Atto here, he's going to try and sneak his way into apartments. Parkouring up there like a monkey. He'll be just going to hit his way onto the balcony. He's going to go past the barking dog. You can hear that.
And Atto just going to try and find anything he can. Currently just looking into pit, trying to find Denj before the time runs out, and he will. He doesn't have the health to live though, and I think he knows that Atto will be dying regardless.
What? Nope. You can actually live there. That's a common safe space.
Yeah, no, I thought that position in the back of pit it took much higher health off you.
We actually do have a knife to give away.
I thought that took 80 to 85 health. Again, I think the knife will be given away maybe in the next break, I hope.
I'm just amazed. I think that's amazing. That's very kind for Tarathia to donate a knife.
Oh, Tarathia donated.
I think so.
Okay, well, thank you to Tarathia for helping out the stream and giving us that knife to give away. And we're gonna start this round off with a kill from Doomy in the way of Uprize, dropping himself to 22 points of health in the process, but really giving the advantage their way, well, hugely. Atto just gonna be chilling as a rotator in CT spawn, inspecting his knife.
And also he'll be going for an A site execute here. Some flashes come out, some smoke's gonna come out. I don't know where that smoke is going to land, however. It looks like,
it's going to block short, I think.
Yep, it's blocking off short. Teaser will be rushing now. We've got one player actually in Arch. Let's see if we can get this initial kill. Atto. Here's the steps.
Atto's... Oh, he's going to find one, but can't find a second. Joe's going to find another one, but Soup picking both up with the help of Denge.
And Taz here, he's holding in balcony. He hears the bomb goes down. He can spots him, denies the bomb plan. Even better for the CTs here. Wasting a little bit more time.
Very careful here. Waddy playing around the smoke beautifully. Just seeing if he can get anything done. I think both waiting for the bomb to go down before they do anything. And Soup's gonna have to be very careful. Picks up one. Doesn't realise Doomy's there as well. And on 22 health with no armor. That was very, very possible. Doomy, however, is gonna get a 2k in that round. I was gonna say 4k, but I think that was a UI bug. Thank you, Valve, for coding such a brilliant, not buggy at all game. And we're going to see buys coming out from both sides again this round. Uprize opting for that double op setup, Waddy on the P90 as he normally is, at least at some point in the map, and the remaining two on a FAMAS. Just 5 AKs, plain and simple, coming out from Netdevilz as a rebuttal to that. We're just going to see them working some banana control here. 4 of their players pushed up. Bomb looking like it might want to make its way over as well. Maybe just a quick execute onto that site.
Looks like they have sort of changed heart though. It looks like Bomb will be going into apartments though. Looks like they'll be opting for the maybe A play, but we're not too sure just yet.
Bomb looking like it could go anywhere at this point. I think just trying to find a pick or at least establish some form of control. Maybe mess with the CT's minds a little bit, trying to give themselves that little advantage that they can work with.
Charlie and Soup here make some noise at B.
Atto from apartment is going to pick up Beardy quickly.
That's gonna spur the Atto actually pushing down into second mid. Denji actually is watching the flank. And
you're going to see the smokes coming. And it's going to be a thing. I think 2 ops on that site. Oh no, sorry, 1 op on that site from Doomy. Waddy playing up close and personal with that P90. Going to find Niels. Then managing to pick up Joe, but Atto finishing the round off. Going to be another one in favour of Uprize, bringing the score to 3-4. This is going to be a close game. I can feel it already.
You just tell. I think Netdevilz will have to be. They get. I'm gonna keep saying this. I'm being poked by producer Tom to type raffle in chat for some
Apparently the casters can win the knife. Not the AWP though.
though.
Although Rafi might try, and now we're just going to be into an eco round from Netdevilz, working with very little. Doomy going to hit a leg shot onto Soup, but not much more. Going to have to fall back into Arch, try not to lose that AWP, and he won't. Picks up Beardy and Charlie to finish the round off with the help of Atto S. I mean, it was anti-eco kills, but with an AWP, that's still lovely to watch. Beautiful flicks coming out from Doomy there, putting in the work. Trying to prove to us that Joe is not the only good AWPer on their team.
I mean, rounds ending too fast, technical. Getting technical.
Apparently wasn't this fast on Cobble, calling for an admin to present himself to fix the rounds. Zura are going to have to try and sort this out, I think, before they will be willing to restart the match. Oh. Apparently unpause. Maybe a mistake on the part of the players, I'm not entirely sure.
I'm not sure myself, boss man.
I'm not.
Seen an
I'm
board
not
coming out now. What were you saying? You shouting at me?
Not shouting at anybody.
Shout me, bud.
Like calm. And we will be back into the game finally. 5 AKs coming out from the T side, not much in the way of nades. Once again, I think that's becoming a theme at the moment. And the same bike coming out from the CTs. Joe gonna find the first in mid on Charlie. The rest of them playing down the second mid, gonna find a bit more safety there, right until Atto presents himself a window. I actually have a tough time finding anyone, and Soup gonna find him, well, from a distance. Beardy gonna push through, not actually able to steal the kill. Joe's gonna know this though, as Atto was there, and it's gonna be a 1-for-1 trade. That's gonna favor the T's in this situation, as it's gonna split the CTs up, or it should split the CTs up. In this case, they will just be leaving one to anchor B, and that will be Doomy. The rest playing their positions on A site.
If only they knew.
Well, it
If
looks
only
like
they knew.
it looks like the CTs are gonna make the right call here, as Bomb does look to be making its way into apartments, going a slight favor to A at this point.
So yeah, we see 3 players from Uprize on this site here. Well, I think they're just waiting. I think Netdevilz here just wasting, it's just running down the time, adding some additional pressure and some suspense to the defense of Uprize. We hear some smokes come down, and the T's start their onslaught onto the site, and then Denji getting the first kill onto Joe. It's going to spark the push from
You're going
Axe.
to find Body on site, but does he realise Tazarini's in hit? No, he doesn't. Tazarini going to find 2. Can he get the 3rd? Beardy drops as well. Tazarini going absolutely insane. Looking to find the last one is Doomy, not wanting to give up that or let Niels have a 1v1.
I mean, Taz in that pit was just fatal. I mean, with 8 seconds to go.
8 seconds to go.
2 kills. Netdevilz.
It's not going to happen. He has the bomb, but he can't plant at this point. He knows it's over. He just doesn't want to die. He's going to find one. Can't find the second. Taz will drop him.
I mean, if he got that, that'd be amazing. It'd be insane. But Netdevilz here with a, fortunately in that very close round, coming down to the last couple of seconds.
And I think we resolved the situation with the round timers now. I think it was running faster than it should have been, from what I can gather from chat. Yeah, no, obviously not intentional, just sometimes mistakes are made. I'm going to see another force spike coming out from the T's here, just firing up those pistols. Joe going to shot 2 down in quick succession, gets a 3rd and a 4th with a collap before being dropped by Denj. Denj's going to be the last player left alive, picks up the AWP, but has a lot to do if he wants to win the round. Not going to manage it as Atto-esque takes him.
He can do anything there.
And Joe is going to be feeling pretty good about himself right now. 4 kills at close range. I mean, an eco round, but he did get a collateral, so that is something to...
That makes everything so much better.
That is something to make him very, very happy. And as much as I said I was looking at it and thought it was going to be a close game, it does look like Uprize have taken a sudden lead here, winning 5 rounds in a row. Potentially going to go on to 6 if Netdevilz keep trying to run the same strats. Hopefully they'll find the change they need to make, and it looks like they might, with Beardy and Niels finding 1 each very early on in the round. If they take it slow from here, they should be able to win this.
And
No
Taz
problem.
might be able to pick up Soup.
Soup actually going to... Yeah, Soup actually going to turn the corner with a nade in his hand, dropping the bomb to Taz. Denj luckily manages to take him out and recover the round for his team. The
It's
rest
still
of
very
the...
possible for Joe and Waddy here. All the T's are like, they're so hurt. They've got Charlie on 1 HP. I don't know how he's still alive.
And the rest all hovering low. Joe picks up Beardy, and that's going to be the start to the retake from Uprize. Coming in hot, they're going to be looking to see if they can find anybody else. Charlie actually just hiding in Boiler. Oh,
Looks like he's pushing now.
and he's
wants to go
behind
for-
them. Going to find 2 on 1 HP. Charlie taking the round for Netdevilz, bringing the deficit back to 1 round.
Yeah, Uprize. They still got some money in that bank. They're gonna be able to buy up again. Which is still very unfortunate for Netdevilz, but I mean, Netdevilz one round away from getting optimal T side. I'm gonna keep talking about optimal T sides because you know I love numbers and stats and stuff like that. So whatever.
Raffy does love his optimal T size. I mean, obviously an optimal T side, in my opinion, would be 15 rounds. But maybe he's working within the realm of reality here.
That's not called optimal. It's called just a dream. The dream pistol.
Something like that. We're gonna see Joe get flashed off the corner here on Banana. Charlie tagging him down very low to 46 health, not able to hit the follow-up nade, and actually I think getting team flashed there.
Very important for him. So we see Doomy here.
Charlie is, however, going to go for that Molotov into, I think, New Box. That one lands.
Not too sure, but we do have Joe here on spools defending his site with his AWP.
We will, and I think keeping that in mind, the T's are looking to hit up that A site. 3 players at some point becomes less scary than Joe with an AWP, I feel.
And Molotov's go down on the B site, however it is not a B play.
They're gonna get the
2 kills.
Yeah, they're gonna get the smokes and flashes they need down, but Atto gonna be in a position they won't check, gonna find a few himself. Soup and Beardy though, recovering the round for their team, picking up the 3 they needed between them and getting the site. That's gonna be the bomb going down, and it's Waddy and Joe once again with all to do.
I mean, Netdevilz getting into these horrible situations, and Beardy's just like giving them a lifesaver, just helping them out in situations with those 2 quick kills there. But unfortunately, Joe and Waddy managed to retake the site after a sprint from the B site as well. That was quite far to run from.
I mean, it's happened repeatedly. Beardy has clawed them out of some ridiculous situation, but just fallen short of the final hurdle, not able to do it all, as I don't think anybody is. Got to be awful for him at this point. He has been putting in so much effort tonight, playing so ridiculously well. And I mean, I hope they can take this map and he can get at least something for his troubles.
They definitely see a full-out B rush here. No stop, boys. Doomy with a kill onto Beardy. Not looking too fab. I mean, it looks like they'll be pursuing the kill. Oh my gosh. That was just horrible. Doomy with a quad kill.
Just locking down that site. Doomy and Waddy making sure not a single T can get through or pick any sort of weapon up. And that's going to put the score at 8-5. This is... Oh, this is the 14th round. 2 rounds left to be played. I can't do maths at this point.
Do maths at this point. But I think Netdevilz here will be looking for 2 more rounds of their own, looking to go into the more favoured CT side. Bomb looks like it will be going up second mid though.
I mean, as you said, 9-6, decent scoreline for the T's on this map, so if they can find 1 out of these last 2, they should be fine.
Here, Joe, so have a cheeky gander in app, so...
I think this could be down to tiredness. They're not being as thorough as they might have been on Cobble.
Yeah.
Just assuming angles won't be there, not really checking where they need to check, and if Beardy pushes up now, he could find Joe. Charlie will do it instead. Neil's finding Atto in dark at the same time, and that's going to be 2 players from the A site down.
Oh, and Taz in bedroom. He will take down 2 of the team members. And nearly a third, but Beardy gets the kill onto Taz.
Beardy not really suspecting Waddy this soon, though. Gonna go for that plant, and Waddy could make it happen, taking out Beardy and Denge. It's a 1v1, Waddy versus Nils, as Nils does pick up Doomy, but the bomb is down. Sorry, dropped. The bomb is dropped in front of Waddy, and he has a very, very good chance of making this happen at this point. All it takes is 1 headshot from his AK to make it work.
That nade doesn't do any damage to Waddy here. He stands strong in the angle, and he gets the kill, Waddy, on the 1v1. That's a triple kill as well.
I mean, Neil's crosshair just, I think, a fraction of, I think just the hair's breadth up from where it needed to be, and Waddy's perfectly positioned to take that very, very tight angle. Beautiful play from Waddy there. Unfortunate for Netdevilz, as they are now going to have to go into the final round in hopes of winning, and it's not looking likely with Charlie going glass cannon AK. A couple of SMGs brought up in a Tech 9.
Very interesting. He could have actually dropped that for one of his team members, but I'm not sure.
I don't know. It's hard to predict what people will do or why people are doing the things they're doing, as everybody does have their own theory to this game. You're gonna see Nils pushing straight up, not managing to get a kill, but just flat out ignoring those people he didn't manage to get. Oh, he's just gonna hear Tazarini up there in apps, but it's gonna be slightly too late, as Denge will already be dropping the bomb.
I mean, just kills everywhere. Body on 7 HP now. in a 2v2 with Beardy and Niels. Beardy's got a pretty good spot here, holding Pit with an AK here.
And
Don't know
Niels
if
going to
he's
be playing
onside.
quite a default position. Going to find Doomy regardless. Wadi, I think, was on 2 health. And Beardy going to hit the wallbang to finish him off. That's going to be 9-6 to Uprize at the end of their CT half.
I mean, great half from both of them. Netdevilz, they're going to have to definitely win pistol round now if they want to do anything. If you want to keep this, if you want to go to the third map, you have to get this pistol round.
Indeed they are. I mean, six rounds on their T side on Inferno, really not that bad. I think even if they don't win pistol round, economy management is going to be a huge part of it, as I think, well, I mean, Uprize, I think, relied more on aim than anything, but we saw them make a comeback from a lost pistol round on CT side to the, well, to the scoreline we currently have, so Netdevilz potentially could do the same thing even without this. Either way, we're going to be going into the pistol round now. Again, four Kevlars and a smoke coming out from Uprize. 3 Kevlars coming out from Netdevilz, and a kit and upgraded pistol and nade. Reading's difficult.
There's a lot of stuff. And Charlie here is going to be pushed back. He gets the first comes to Joe, great kill, and Denji coming in with a so kill, then Soup, Beardy getting kills in the room. But Taz is doing a lot of work with the Tech-9 here. He's going to get that plant, at least try for it, but Neil shuts him down.
The rounds are just going so quickly now. Everybody just flat out rushing everybody else, hitting beautiful shots and finishing the rounds quicker than I think they should be over. That is going to be Netdevilz picking up the first round of their CT side. That puts them in very good stead to finish this half well. We are going to have to see the force up from the T's here, upgraded pistols and armor. A couple of nades, but not really what you'd be expecting. You might expect somebody to go for a P250 and a smoke instead of maybe a Tech-9. Try and give them just that little bit more tactical awareness. Instead, it looks like they are looking to rush mid, maybe throw a flash, and then just push out. Clear angles, or not as the case may be. Beardy doing huge work from Cubby. Along with, I think, Soup playing from that arch position. They're going to pick up 3 between them, slowing the T's right down on their push to A site. And you're actually going to have Charlie on the site with that P90, finding one. Atto, last left alive now, pushing into CT, and he can't do anything. Den's going to be on the rotate and will find him.
I mean, it's a great round from Netdevilz there. He managed to prevent such a horrible push there. I mean,
indeed, Kermit.
Indeed. I mean, I'm just so tired at this point. I don't know what the heck's happening.
It's fine, Kermit. We can make it work. And we're going to see a full eco coming up from Uprize here, realizing they do not want to give any more economic control to the CTs in this situation after that last round. And actually, this puts Netdevilz in with a very good chance of equalizing it right off the bat. If they can win the first rifle round, that will be very, very good. We can't speak about that yet, though, as we still have this to go, and it does look like Uprize are looking to take banana control and potentially go for a fast push onto B with a couple of smokes laid down just to get that plant. Actually, there's an interesting strat from banana where you can get a couple of smokes down to block everything off, including a tiny portion of sight, and you can use that to plant the bomb, and it looks like that might be what they're doing. Neil's going to push straight up, though, maybe predicting it. Going to find one, but can't do any more with the 30 bullets. It's going to be exactly what they're doing. What are you going for the plant? But Neil finds him through the smoke, denying it. Neil's doing absolutely huge work. Den's going to go down, unfortunately, but that is going to give the round to Netdevilz, tying the score up at 9-all.
Neil's getting a quad kill on the side as well with the 3 kills on MP7 and the last with Tech-9. That's going to be a lot of money in the bank for him. He's going to be able to buy an AWP for any of his team members if in the near future.
Realistically, Neil's just, I think, predicting the play they were going to go for there, deciding to play up close instead, finding one, and then Waddy through the smoke, just luck.
I was going to just say, the T's left a bomb in the T spawn. I didn't want another incident to happen. That would have been very unfortunate for them.
Was that, would that be another require moment, I think?
Nearly. I mean, they all just ran out, just someone dropped bomb, everyone just ran out, and I think that could have happened again.
Anyway, we are going to be in the first gun round here. T's with a slight advantage in terms of weapons, but definitely not in terms of nades. We're going to see 4 smokes and a couple of flashes, not much more than that coming out from them. CT's in a much better position tactically.
And Waddy here, he's just spamming CT, just seeing if he can find the head of Niels. Niels will flash in for Denji, and Uprize, Waddy will get the wallbang onto Denji. Niels is going to just smoke that off now.
Indeed, but Waddy and Atto still putting bullets through that smoke. It's a dangerous game to play with the AK, that, but it does look like they'll both get out alive. Bomb is looking to make its way towards A, as they have split the CTs up at this point, and it will just be 2 to a site. Should not be too difficult for them, especially with Taz pushing himself out of balcony. For some reason, smoking it out. Charlie gonna find one, looking for the second, but Taz is gonna be there to pick him up before he can do much.
I don't think they realise how close Soup is actually on site.
I don't think they realise Soup's position at all. Doomy's gonna find him though, as Beardy picks up Tazarini and Doomy actually as well. Beardy keeping them in the game once again. Atto's gonna find Nils, and it's gonna be a 1v1. Beardy with it all to do. Can he clutch this one out?
I need it. He takes Atto to 1 HP less. I think it's a very good position from Beardy here. 10 seconds to go.
Oh, but he's gonna drop. He gives Atto the information. He just needs to play top. 3 seconds left.
To go.
No chance to plant the bomb, and Beardy dies. Uprize win the first rifle round of their T half, and that is just heartbreaking to see for Netdevilz.
I don't know. The only consolation there is they'll be able to buy this round to try and salvage that uneven scored line now.
Indeed, Netdevilz obviously not losing many players up until this point. Uprize, the same really can't be said for Uprize. Even after winning a round, they're going to be on a weak bye with a Tech 9 and a couple of Galils making up for the missing AKs.
I mean, with that Tech 9 as well, the high fire rate could prove a differential here against the FAMAS or an M4. How fast you can click is how fast it can shoot.
I thought the Tech 9 had a limiter on it. I'm not entirely sure about that.
Did it? Maybe, but it can fire damn fast.
Oh, indeed it can. At close range, if you have the hands for it, it can be essentially an SMG.
And so CT will be smoked here. The nades will be going down, but here the CTs on B side will just their counter smokes.
Well, they're just going to be throwing fakes over to this B site, trying to force a rotation, but I think Netdevilz are wise to it at this point, as it has been tried a few rounds before, and they're going to maintain 3 people there on that A site. Beardy taking an unnecessary peek though. Normally one of their late round players actually going to be the first to drop.
Very unfortunate for him. Bomb will be going around the archway. Niels spots it as well.
Charlie pushing and finding Tazarini, but losing a lot of health in the process, and Soup just trading 1 for 1 as well. This is awful for the CTs here. Neil's trying to salvage it, but they just, I don't know, there's been a few too many unnecessary peaks this round for me, I think.
Yeah, I mean, Beardy didn't have to take the battle in mid. I don't know what the hell he was thinking he was doing, but Niels here was no Joe's position, and we'll get a kill. And last T actually is in maps here.
I don't think he can do anything about it, and I think he's realised that just running to save the AK at this point.
Bomb will be 10-10, equal scorelines once more.
And this looks to be turning into a very close match once again. Not much in it. 9 rounds to go, including this. Well, 10 rounds to go, I think, including this one. 9 rounds afterwards. Going to be very, very tense towards the end, I think.
For sure. So we'll see Tech 9's coming up at Uprize here. Again, this could prove very fatal. And we see it looks like it's going to be just a B rush here, just standard B rush here. We see stuff will be smoked.
He'll be in position, flash himself in.
They have not checked that barrel, and Denji will pick it up 3, 4.
Den's not wanting to give Niels anything. Niels manages to get 2.
A lot of kills were done. And we have actually hit 200. Have we hit 200 followers on Twitch?
You'd have to refresh it, wouldn't you?
I'll have to refresh that son of a gun.
Indeed.
198 followers and 66 people watching us right now.
36 people watching at this time in the morning is, in my opinion, a good job. Thank you guys for sticking with us. I
mean, yeah, you don't have to be listening to our voice at this kind of time. You could be asleep. Listen to no one.
Well, I mean, maybe our voices are lulling them to sleep, but you never know. We're soothing.
I mean, I guess, but Tazarini here with a quick kill. Picks up an M4 for his own. And then leaving Charlie here. Can't manage to get any kills. We'll tag a lot of players down though.
Really gonna find one, but then leave Charlie out in the cold to die. Wanted to focus his attention on Uprize. Obviously couldn't do that completely, so he'll pay for that with blood. Now it's just Niels trying to do something to stop Uprize getting the site for himself. Unfortunately for him, actually, Bomb not going to be quite there. I don't think Denj realizes, though. pushing through short. If he goes boiler, he would have it. Oh, Denj playing a very passive game here, not wanting to give Atoesk any sort of chance to kill him. But Atoesk is going to have the bomb, and I don't. Well, he's going to have the bomb dropped, and I do not think Denj will realize this just yet.
I think Denj knows the bomb is been somewhere around here, but Atto has actually just only wielding with a P2. Soup will be joining the terrorist side for some reason. Crazy man, he's a crazy guy.
Well, at least I think the match is set to pause next freeze time.
And Atto is just having a look everywhere. He's checking everywhere for this last CT member.
Indeed, he is.
Since he's on health here, he'll pick up the bomb here. NGA holding a very close angle. He's going to hear this bomb go down.
Atto's going to have the M5 on the bomb. With 7 seconds left, he knows that Atto has to hold it. Now 4 seconds left. He can come in for the kill. Atto can't fake, and that's exactly what he's going to do. Comes in, takes Atto down to 25, almost gives him a chance, but does manage to take his head off. That will be the defuse and a 12th round for Netdevilz.
I mean, great round. It's very close, but match will be paused here. Sort everyone out just to make sure Soup is back in the game. Critical pause.
Team.
Yeah. Correct team, correct everything. We don't want Lamau. We'll be seeing a casual pause as well. 68 viewers now.
Neil's calling out Soup for toggling on.
Sure, you crashed.
This is now matchmaking. If somebody disconnects and reconnects, they're a hacker.
That's immediately what I think.
But if anybody's hacking on Netdevilz, I would call Beardy out at the moment, sitting at 22 to 15. Best fragger in the server by far.
Yeah, he's dropped 20 kills, and we see both members. We see both people who 20 kills or more actually sitting on Netdevilz' side here. Very good. Props to them. Props to them for having good aim at this time in the morning.
If having that mad aim, if I was playing at this time in the morning, I think I could just about hit the broadside of a bomb, but really not anything much smaller than that.
Quick swig of my H2O.
Either way, we will be waiting for the unpause when it looks like it might be called. Neil's calling it for Netdevilz. I think we just need Uprize to agree, and we will be back in the game.
I think one of Uprize's players have actually gone to oil it, so we'll just be waiting for him.
Absolutely beautiful.
Great. TMI.
Slightly. Just slightly.
We're getting love hearts in chat. Thanks, producer Tom.
I think we deserve them, I'll be honest. And the match has unpaused. We'll be going back in 7 seconds. Something to look forward to. It's another rifle round. Netdevilz actually going for the double AWP setup this time. Beardy and Neil's going to be on those AWPs. Joe picking up an AWP as well, I think for the first time on T side. So this could be interesting to watch.
Exactly. So we'll see double. Yeah. Wait, what's Doomy doing? Doomy's just having a chill time in T-spawn. He's going to have a light start to the round. The two members of the CT side on the B site are looking very weak. Very weak. We've got to see it. I think we've seen the AWP of Neil's thoroughly on the banana opening. I can't talk properly.
I'm going to see the CTs falling back into those more passive positions. Now, they have played aggressive in the past, and it's nice to see a team that's willing to switch its playstyle up halfway through. I mean, that can be a huge advantage sometimes if you let the enemy team get into sort of a rhythm and you let them think they know what you're going to do, and then you just switch it up. It can jar them a bit, make them rethink the game, and potentially give you that slight advantage you're going to have to look for.
And Neil's aiming at Atto. I think that's awesome when they just aim. And looks like the bomb will be looking towards banana. But also at the same time, it's mid. 3 members of the T side will be coming. Banana actually, they're pushing out Waddy.
They're really trying to sell this fake. Joe going to hit a shot through the smoke onto Nils, dropping him to 16 health. I think Waddy already pushed through the smoke. But the bomb will be going towards A, and there are still 3 CTs there, they know. Oh, the bomb's going to rotate back. It's a double fake.
The double fake, they jukes themselves. And here, Neil's left with an AWP on this site. He's gonna fall back. He's gonna wait for his team members. He's still got the advantage.
The problem is, whenever I say double fake, I can't help but remember Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, and that is not something I want to remember. Denj going for the absolute vac shot onto B site.
I don't think they can do it. He killed the pump planters. That is insane.
What
And
in
Niels.
God's name?
And Niels escapes with his life, being 10 HP in ruins.
Denj
It's a
hitting
sick
that
shot.
crucial shot onto the bomb planter as he turns the corner, finding Joe as well, dropping the AWP right out of Uprize's hands, and actually forcing them onto a bit of a force play here for 3 of their players.
And we'll be getting some shots. I think that's very well played from Denji.
That has to sting.
And Bomb will be, yeah, I know, Bomb will be going.
Feels like a dangerous game up by Cardo. Tech9's versus an AWP, and he comes out of it on top, picking up 2 frags for his team, with Denji finding the other. He's just gonna miss Atto there though, not quite spotting
And
him
Denji's
out.
it off. He's going to take advantage of the T's being pushed back. So it looks like we'll be going for 10-14 scoreline now. Bomb has in possession of the CTs.
Indeed, it does. I mean, 5 versus 2, if they can pull this off, I want to call them Beardy. Joe gonna find Soup to start it off. Charlie's spamming, but just in the wrong position. Can he find him now though, as Joe pushes through the smoke, and he will. Joe seemingly forgetting to fire his gun. That leaves just Atto on 9 points of health.
I mean, if they knew how close he could, they just spam him. And, oh, Charlie gets spammed through the car. As wood. I mean, this is still, each death here is just an economical disadvantage for Netdevilz, but looking at their bank, they've got 8.5k on Denji and stuff like that.
I'm thinking Beardy rotating in now, he has a nade, maybe wants to put it to use?
Let's see if he does that.
Could be looking at a Kobe moment if he decides to, but I think he will, or he throws a nade but misses it. Denj picking up the final kill in the end with that AK-47.
So 10-14 scoreline now, we'll see, and I think definitely see, no, we're not actually, we're seeing a full buy here. I think it's all or nothing buy. Bomb Uprize coming out here. Double upset.
Coming out.
Double upset coming out for Netdevilz here. Beardy will be taking 1 AWP mid and Niels as well mid. Both mid.
Did he find the
See them
pick?
do anything.
He's going to be looking for that pick, and he's going to de-scope just as he sees him. Joe going in for the AWP shot. Not going to hit it either. And that's going to leave, I think, Atto-esque in possession of that AWP at the moment. Completely took him by surprise, and I think made him think better of his push, but it does look like all 4 are going to be pushing up through that middle area. Waddy, not even flashing out, I think decoying out and pushing Beardy off the angle. Beardy looking to hold it, but going to whiff the shot onto Taz, allowing him to slip past.
And Niels with a kill into the library. They think they have not seen Bomb yet, but Denji here, he could be able to speak to that moment. Did spot Bomb there.
Doomy gonna spot him, but not actually able to land any shots. So they know where they are, and I think they're trapped.
Atto gets the one kill.
Gonna fight their way out of this corner. I want to see it happen. Den's just gonna be holding a very passive angle, not wanting to give anything away, but he's gonna peek out into both of them.
You got to spray down to 2 of them. That's great play by Denji. And this is mean is going to be financially crippled for Uprize. They're going to have to buy.
Last round, they are going to be poor as all hell. P90 coming out on Taz and Waddy. P90 coming out on 3 of them at least. Tech9 on Doomy to get them some nades. 4 P90s and a Tech9.
Not like this.
The buy of dreams.
Not
the buy
like
of
this.
dreams, boys.
I don't
Let's
want
see
this.
it work. Let's see Nets. Oh, they're going up second. I was going to say, let's see Nets take that aggressive angle on Banana and just get full P90 rush.
Does it go up? Something just off.
I hope it works.
Don't want.
You're actually going to see a P90 already out and Boiler. Joe dropping, as well as Taz. What are you going to find Niels, though, to take one back in their favor? And they're going to get the smokes down. They do have sight currently, and the bomb ready to be planted. If they can get some decent enough plants, this could work.
Oh,
As I say that,
gets a
though,
kill.
Soup and Beardy trying to make up the difference. Just Doomy left now.
Even left for the P90 against 3 M4s and an AWP. I think they know where he is as well, so he will be killed. And that is the second map of the best of 3 going to Team Netdevilz. Which means we'll be going to a 3rd map.
Indeed, it does, and it's not
And
going to be
it will
nuke.
Definitely not nuke. Definitely not nuke.
And just quickly, guys, I'm going to say, type in chat if you win the raffle, which we will be drawing right now. If you don't chat in, we will re-roll for a new one.
I'm up for that. I want to win. If I win, I'm going to kill myself. You do realize that. We've got 40 people entered. 1 in 40 chance. Let's go. I mean, I've been looking forward to best of 3. I'm still up for this. Olympic official Misty. Misty wins it.
Official Misty going to win it.
Misty wins it.
Hopefully going to convince Misty to come back to our tournament.
Yeah, Misty. You even have to badmouth everyone.
Yeah, Misty, does that knife make up for Faceit awful servers? Yes or no? Please respond in chat. I'm joking, boys. Faceit are lovely for letting us use their servers.
They're great guys.
It's just the Friday and Saturday night. You do see a bit of load coming in, and we can get quite horrible variants.
And a giant thank you to Terra Thethia as well, if I could say it right, for donating that Damascus steel flip knife.
I mean, why us? You could have used that. You like some major better or something like that. Is he got knives to spare? I mean, if you got knives to spare, no, you can shoot one over to me.
Just to mention as well, Jay there, if it's below £5 or $5, it doesn't show up in chat. The donation doesn't show up. Like the message and stuff, so people can't just continually spam stuff.
I think Misty just asked me if we wanted to interview.
Oh, guys, shit, we're on 202 viewers.
I mean, followers.
No, we're on 75
followers.
viewers.
How the hell do we have 75 followers?
No, we're on 75 viewers. I don't know. It's half. Well, it's 20 to 2 in the morning. Well, yeah, 20 to 2 in the morning. And we have 75 viewers.
We got that 200. We get that hype in chat. Get that hype in chat. Let's fucking go. I'm sorry, excuse my language,
insane.
but I'm just so happy. We went from like 140 this afternoon to 200 now. 60 follower increase. Nothing like on-screen lol or nothing like Summit 1G, but I mean it's great for us. It's almost a 50% increase. 100% increase, but 60% increase. I'm good at maths. Trust me.
I think it's a bit too early in the morning to be doing maths, Rafi. You might want to stop trying.
I'm just gonna embarrass myself on that.
So he's going to be using his new AWP in the final. How? This is the real question.
Tarathi gets mod because he's a god, I think.
Yeah, no, I think Tarathi did get mod because he bribed his way to the top, giving us a knife to give away. Obviously, that is going to you though, so honestly, you can't be too mad. I mean,
it means people we have a continued support. I'm all for it.
Indeed.
Yeah, with K-Tron's level. I mean, that's just. I mean, I guess we can also take this chance to. You are still up and awake and not already following us on Twitter. You can hear all our thoughts at JGL_Broad and Ruffy CS. We do tweet about great stuff. We talk about tournaments.
Rafi is just going to be memes. I'm warning you now. Rafi's is going to be full of memes, and mine is going to be hopefully more active in the coming weeks. I think I set it up last week, and so I've not been particularly active on it. I'm going to try my best to up my social media presence in the coming weeks. Obviously, talking about JGL quite a lot.
Oh man, the JGL's doing good thing. His first night as well, a drunk tournament. How are we going to do that? How are we going to do drunk tournament? I think that's just be crazy.
The problem with that, Misty, is how are we going to ensure nobody's smurfing and being sober? So
exactly. Oh, it's not Misty, it was murdering music.
Oh, murdering music, sorry. I both read, I'm not reading at this point in the day.
Yeah, man, I know what you mean.
Murdering music, I think there are some inherent problems with that. One, encouraging unhealthy behaviour. Obviously, we're very serious and stern and mature here. So nope. Too hard to ensure everybody would be playing fair. And we are going to see all players in the server for the final match of the day. And that is going to be.
Jeff's not a player. But Jeff's an imposter.
What, Jeff's good enough to play, trust me. Watch, I mean, Uprize looking.
Do you actually have a trade link? We should get a trade link if anyone wants to donate some skins.
Yeah, you can trade.
That.
You can trade them to this brilliant.
Hey, guess what? I'm seeing something on Joe that looks pretty familiar for the op DD Pat.
Is it an alt pink DD pack?
It's ours. It's the one that we gave away.
Shocking, shocking. Yeah, if anybody wants to donate skins to us, we do not have a trade link, but there is a really cool profile that is steamkin.com/id/Swedish bread.
Oh, that sounds like
It sounds like what
isn't
Brod
that
means.
Brod? Isn't that Brod?
It might be Brod. He needs a lot of skins though because he is very poor. So you know, if you're a generous soul and you feel like you want to help a poor person out, go for it. If not, I understand and fair enough. Anyway, we are just going to be trying to get into the final match of the day, and all players are now going to be online. Bot Jeff no longer in the server, unfortunately, for his fans. And most people already looking like we're going to get into game. Actually, Uprize's coach not yet in the server. Not sure if he's coming for this match or not. One can only hope.
Do Netdevilz have a Twitter? Netdevilz.
I do not know, Rafi.
Fucking Devils.
If anyone can find it, it's you. Oh, Netdevilz, they have a Twitter.
Do they?
I think so, but I don't think it's the same people. I'm not entirely sure. Nope, that looks like it's probably not the same people.
Rip.
Obviously a popular name.
That sneeze there.
What?
Had a sneeze break there.
Oh, okay. Beautiful, Rafi.
Okay, you're welcome. You're welcome.
Absolutely wonderful. Thank you for sharing. I feel sharing is important on
Sharing
Twitch, you
is
know?
caring.
We've got to let everybody know what's going on with our lives, no matter what it is or how embarrassing.
Play on Twitter, boss.
No, Rafi, you go on Twitter to make up for your lack of friends in the real world. Joking, I love you. Sorry, Rafi, I didn't mean to be mean. I love
Don't mean now. I feel so bad for
Oh,
everyone now.
Tarathi is still trying to get access to our TS.
Who is?
Being a bit cheeky. Tarathia, the knife donator / new mod. We're still having people to the raffle that's not happening anymore.
I can change the TeamSpeak. Whoa, if you press escape in the
Rafi, knife round.
Like boss.
You're gonna have to do a fast knife round this time, Rafi. I didn't last time, you
damn
can do it
it.
this time. Do it.
Okay, right, I'll try. And it looks like they do the knife in the mid. There is a knife involved. Just like here. I saw with the first kill, Soup there, Joe gets 2 kills. Here, 3-1 situation, and just Taz gets the final kill, and they're just gonna kill each other. I mean, that was the worst thing ever, please.
Okay, so that will be Uprize winning the knife round.
You know what?
In
This is
this
why.
third
you
and
do
final
fast knife
map.
rounds.
In the third and final map of the series here on Cash.
First best of 3, like.
And I
third map
have-
we've had.
I once again have no UI, so I'm gonna have to reconnect.
Neither do I. You reconnect first, and I'll
Yep.
use the pistol. So we'll do. So we see 4 armors, armor biome for the CTs here with the Diffuse Skill and Doomy. Uprize choosing to go CT side first, and it looks like Netdevilz here with a slow B play here, bomb, just on the body of Soup. Looks like Denji and Niels will be going to mid. Doomy with a kill through smoke onto Denji. That's very unfortunate for him. Niels flashes out mid, and here leads the onslaught on Netdevilz. Joe with the kill in B side. Niels gets the kill onto Wadi, but Joe with the trade back. And Bomb will go down here. But a 4v1 situation not looking too good for Soup here, and Doomy takes the last member down.
I mean, realistically, what more could Netdevilz have hoped for when they got into that 4v1 situation? They got the bomb down, that's going to give them a bit more economy and potentially a 3rd round buy, so looking pretty good. If you want, you can restart now as I am back in the server.
Thanks, good job. And looks like we've seen it. Is that a pause anyway?
Yeah, match is currently paused. No minimap. Everybody having UI issues again.
I mean, it's great.
Unfortunately, we can't blame this one on Face It. I think
Yeah.
it is a server issue, though. Indeed. Hopefully, we can get that sorted out by next week's tournament.
Yeah, it's very just horrible, but you have to keep joining and disconnecting to the things and the thongs. I'll just be joining going now.
Does look like hopefully we're seeing the issue resolved soon.
Also, it's been changed to Joe. Please don't.
Oh, please don't do this. Oh, just for a cheap joke. Please can he change his name back?
I don't want this. I don't need this. Thank God.
Oh, dearie me. Did he change it back?
You changed it back. It's fine.
Well, I can't deal with 2 Joes in the server at the same time.
I mean, Joe, one Joe's good, but the second Joe is just OT.
I mean, both Joes would have been good, but I wouldn't have been able to differentiate particularly well in the heat of the moment.
Definitely.
Atto just going for the cheap shots at Joe, and we are just going to see.
Hold on,
Probably-
he do massive damage from Doomy. He's tagging quite a few players down to just support health. Atto here to clean up a mess. That
Still
Doomy
playing
made.
close, but with the amount of bullets in a P90, it won't matter until he runs out. Gonna try and land the dunk nade, will catch one with it. Still looking to find the dench, but that'll be Joe's job, and Waddy will find Niels to finish the round. Just
And
to
we're
clean
seeing
up.
another pause coming out
Beautiful.
again.
Minimap has died again.
Rip in Killerino.
Sorry for all the sorry for any problems that we've had tonight, boys.
Oh,
It's
yeah. Blame it on Bale. Yeah.
don't blame it on Dale, just blame it on I don't
Life.
know, the boogie.
Boogie Monster.
Blame it on the boogie, okay? That's all I'm saying.
I don't even know what that is, but
Jackson
You've
5,
gone
mate.
insane.
Jackson 5, mate. Come on.
Sorry.
Get with the reference game. You're supposed to be like.
Reference game 1 point.
You're supposed to be the director of memes here. Come on, Kermit.
That's a bad meme. Bad meme.
And we are going to have all players back in the server, I think, once again. Netdevilz looking like they are choosing to go for that 3rd round buy. Going to get AK's full armor, but not really able to afford much in the way of nades. Going to see 4 flashbangs and only 1 smoke to try and get them onto a site here. On the other hand, Uprize is going to be going for a similar setup to their last round with a few P90s, a couple of rifles, and a scout actually being played by Doomy here.
My mouth is so dry. Can't actually open my mouth.
Okay, and we will be into the game. The T's looking, well, the T's just not really looking like anything cashed, but waste time in there. It does look like it's going to be a quick peek onto mid by Denj. And the smoke put down is going to protect him from any retribution from the CTs there. Atto going to push quickly into A main, but Soup's going to be waiting for him and picking him off. Neil's going to be pushing up mid, looking for anybody he can find. There's going to be 3 on A, so he should find one shortly. Going to see Doomy jumping with the scout over the hut. Going to find Taz in Toxic instead, or at Barrels instead.
Looks like a very good round from Netdevilz here. They're looking like their first round here. Joe picks up Charlie in mid.
Keep the energy up, Rafi.
Well.
Keep the energy up. And we're going to see Joe pushing up from CT on the retake. He's going to find Neil's going to be looking for Denz now. Going to find him as well. That's a 2v2 from nothing. Doomy going to try and get the tag. Going to find the kill instead. And Joe finishing Beardy off. Already tagged by that scout.
No
Uprize
way that
finding their 3rd round in the half so far. Beautiful play.
Joe with a great 4K as well. Salvaging that round from absolutely nothing. Beardy doesn't even know. What? I don't understand. What's Beardy up to?
The
giggle, mate.
The game chat going slightly mad. Not knowing what's happening. We're going to see Netdevilz on a quasi buy this round, I think. Just saving for that next round. Trying to get a quick rush into the B side. It would seem with the bomb done to make something happen. Joe going to be spamming though, finding a couple of them. Waddy up close and personal in mid, taking down 2 with the help of his friend Doomy.
Looks like bomb will definitely go down here.
Yeah, you are having to see 3 on the side, and Charlie will be getting that plant. You are completely correct, Kermit.
Thank you very much. I think Waddy just flashed into vents, but then fell back into mid. And Beardy with that picked up AK. He will be getting 1. Second though. Bomb is planted in such a horrible place that he could not have done anything. Waddy with a quad kill again.
I mean, this seems to be a theme for Beardy. He does a lot in the clutch situations and tries to pull his team through, but again, he just falls slightly short of the mark. Obviously getting the only 3 kills in that round for his team. Unfortunately, you need 5 to do anything, so... awful for him, but I guess he'll get over it. We actually are going to see a double AWP setup coming out on Joe and Doomy from Uprize here. Only 1 on the Netdevilz side. Both teams have been going for them throughout the map though. Just, I think most of the economy on Netdevilz going to be holding them back. Beardy going to push out, trying to take that fight with Doomy who's on the AWP, and he'll make it happen. Waddy's still holding him mid, putting some pressure on him to just trying not to give him full control of the map. This could have put it into a 4v4 situation as Charlie has dropped. Molotov forcing Beardy out of position, but no one there to capitalize at all. Soup going to be watching for Atto and going to find him. Will he be suspecting Taz up on boxes though? He will be.
Sorry, go.
Taz going for Beardy there from a distance, going to give his position away, but ultimately going to fall back and actually hide in Squeaky. Quite smart move from Taz there. Not playing exactly where they'd be expecting them to. All 3 Ts now going to be bunched up in A main, looking to execute onto the site. Whether they can make it happen or not is a different matter, and it looks like they will.
It looks like bomb will definitely go down here, but I'm not sure if they know about the flank coming from Taz here. Joe dropping Niels on a site. Good kill from him. Taz is not taking any chances there. He's going to molly. Use all his the nades to his advantage, and Joe here and Taz finish off the round. Great couple of kills from both of them.
And again, you can just see the cohesion coming in from Team Uprize, really playing it out as a team, working together and trying well, just making things happen time and time again.
I don't know what Atto is on about. Atto's gone crazy.
Talking about his balls and his belly button. Or his belly button. He doesn't know which.
Yeah, I think it's always belly button, man. That's disgusting and TMI. Uprize here with a strong 5-0 lead on the city side cash. Again here, Netdevilz want to be looking to pick up another 6 rounds again. Niels looks like will be boosting Beardy in mid with the AWP. So you can get a pick onto. He spots the head of Taz and takes him out. Doomy here trying to flash in mid. So he's going to take the AWP duel, but smokes will come down onto A side. Doomy here trying to get into a decent position to counter this. There's push boost smoke. Gets the first kill onto Niels. Falls back though.
You can see Beardy playing Forklift, taking that up close shot onto Doomy. He's going to find him. Soup getting that bomb down, and 4 players left alive versus the 2 in Joe and Waddy. We've seen crazier situations than this pay off though in this series. So Joe and Waddy left on the retake. Joe obviously very, very good with that AWP, but not the ideal weapon for a situation like this, and that's going to be proven with Soup actually taking his head off with a lovely, lovely shot. Just through the edge of that smoke. Waddy, the last left alive, I think thinking better of his decision to fight and running instead.
The first round of their T side goes to is Netdevilz. They should be happy now.
Indeed they should be, just hopefully not going to lose any more players to Uprize just yet. And I think that won't happen, as Waddy will be looking to save anything he can, as his team's economy is looking quite dire. I mean, Taz on a lot of money, Joe with a sizable amount, but the rest of them really not working with much. You got like 2.5, 3, and 1.5 grand to share around.
Yeah, but you can see that their banks only adds up to $200 between them. You got couple of $50 and $100 on Doomy. That's quick maths there. You're welcome. We see a couple of M4s, the FAMAS and the AWP. Bomb looks like it's to be favouring the A site once more. Actually has pushed up very close. And he's got Atto here for backup here.
Apparently, yes. We're gonna
I was like, smokes will be go down on A side though, but bomb will be going towards B.
Thing is, they should know. Atto with that aggressive push into main should prompt, I think it's Joe, to keep holding that site with his AWP, and he will be. He'll find Charlie, who is just jumping for some reason. Almost hitting the shot through the smoke on top. I think Denj.
And they're going to pump forward checkers here. So Denji can actually work with something if it comes to a 1vx clutch.
We've been seeing it happen a lot, but Soup going to find one, can't find the second. Denj, however, will. Joe going to actually find Beardy on site there. Denj, as you said, last left alive in a 1v3 situation. Just got to stay alive. If he can pick up Taz quick enough here, this could be beautiful. Unfortunately,
Joe stuck with the fuse.
Unfortunately, Uprize utilising that team play to take the round.
Very unfortunate for them. Their numbers just didn't. Well, numbers weren't in their favour then. For Netdevilz. Uprize picked the 6th round. Not looking too great for Netdevilz, but they do have another 7 rounds to play with. Or 8 rounds.
8 rounds to play with, including this one.
As well. So we see Taz picking up a P90. He's going to look like he's going to be hiding on site. These are going to spread out across the whole map. See if they can look for any openings or picks. Alien Soup here.
Indeed, Soup almost finding Joe, but instead losing a lot of his health. But he will take the shot, ripping Joe's head from his body in MVK.
And Atto here. Go on.
Sorry, no, you go.
And Atto here, he's hit to the rescue. He's going to try and save this A site from the travesty that is Charlie. Paxton down. We've got 2 players, both in A main, that could suffer from heavy damage from a nade. Charlie and the Soup here Atto gets 1 kill. Can he get another? He's the head of the big.
Waddy getting a double through the smoke with that spray down. Absolutely beautiful. Charlie obviously finding out the frustration of that forklift quite early on, and then Waddy just coming in to finish it off. Taz is going to be pushed right up with the P90, going to switch the AK for the last kill. Can't quite make it. Neil's actually looking like he's going to have a chance to at least get the bomb down, if not clutch here. Let's see what he does. He's going to be playing very cautiously though, completely unaware that B site was clear, and it'll be the death of him, unfortunately, as Doomy will rotate in fast and catch him from behind.
Very unfortunate for him. He tried his best. He couldn't. Just 7-1 scoreline. And we're seeing a P250 buy from Netdevilz here. And after that first round that they picked up, their economy was reset after the CTs defused the bomb. So they're looking for some pre-dodgy rounds in the next couple of rounds. Joe with an opening kill into B main. Gets traded from by Charlie, but Waddy with a triple spray down.
Make it a quad kill. Waddy there to just clean up any leftovers that Joe can't quite manage. that happens to be 4th players, so be it. Waddy will make it happen.
I mean, here, Joe, he doesn't have enough money for an AWP. Yeah, actually, saying that, he will get dropped by Doomy. Not the DD pack that we kindly supplied with him. But
Although what we are going to get to see, Kermit, is more of Joe's AWPing on Cash, and God, it was sublime in the last map we saw him play here.
And I'm gonna emphasise that I'm looking forward to a Nando's and hopefully donated by one of our great members of the viewers. So yeah, hit up with a donation down below, and we want some Nando's, cheeky Nando's, cheap banter with the lads.
Rafi, please stop trying to be a meme. We're going to see Soup spamming through the smoke and actually finding Atto as he rotates through Squeaky. That's going to put it into a 4v5, but the T's are low on health. Charlie and Soup both suffering at the moment.
I mean, for a 1v, sort of 1.5, one. I'm not going to try to talk anymore. But here,
Okay.
Taz here. He can hear the spam, he's gonna close Squeaky and just fall back. Bomb is still. He will be boosting the mid. Biddy boosted up the mid, gets the kill onto Doomy. And then Denji will kill onto Joe. Probably 2 situation now. Taz gets the first kill onto Charlie.
I'm still going to be playing from that A main position. Taz and Waddy left. Only one there on the A side. That's going to be Taz. He's going to find one. Can't find the second as Denj comes from behind, I think. And takes him out of the equation. That's going to be just Waddy on the retake now, and once again I feel he might find himself saving if he can't make something happen soon. And with that nade, that would have been his cue. Unfortunately not fast enough to leave. Niels is going to finish him off.
I'm drinking water, man. Give me a sec.
And that will be the second round for Netdevilz in this half so far. Lots of 5-7s brought up on Uprize's side, as I don't think they can afford a full buy at this point. We might see some sort of ballsy pistol play come out. I'm not entirely sure. And it does look like we're going to see 3 people playing mid this round with the 5-7s. Waddy getting up close, hoping to hold something off. 2 players there at least. 1 more playing from Highway. But as I say, that Taz is going to drop. That's one of the players down. Waddy knows Charlie's there though, and Charlie will not be expecting another player in the same position. Waddy going to take it slow knowing that and find him spamming through the smoke to try and find Denj as well, but Denj going to hit that quick flick to his head. Also, Joe going to find knees, but not any more than that as Beardy takes Doomy out of the round. Now it's just going to be a 2 versus 3. Obviously gun and player advantage on the T side right now. Looking like Netdevilz might pick up their 3rd round.
Joe and Atto here, they've got a lot to do. Atto actually picks up an AK here. He could do a lot of damage, especially if he finds Denji, who's doing 17 HP here. He has spotted one of the team members. He does get the kill actually onto Beardy.
Indeed, he
situation.
does.
Here's what one of them is. They're both low, but unfortunately Soup finds Atto before Atto can do anything too significant.
I mean, Soup just so lucky there. Joe hits a couple of shots, but stops one short of actually killing him. And Soup just manages to turn that around completely, picking up the final 2 frags in the round. And that will be the 3rd round for Netdevilz. Obviously hoping to get a couple more, as it's not looking great right now.
Not looking too hot for them. So we see the AWP coming out for Joe. So it'll be the up DD pack that we give away on stream. And he almost just missed shot of Soup here. Go for a V-peek. Gets the kill. Great shot from Joe.
I mean, Joe is just... There's something special about Joe in that B position with an AWP on Cash. He just does something special with it. And you're going to see a couple of kills come out in mid with Denj and Beardy picking up 1 each, opening up that part of the map for them. Atto going to actually be playing that Z position, but he will be smoked off promptly. Taz play on the boxes again. We've seen him here before. They should be expecting him, and they're not. Charlie and Beardy both being dropped, Denj being picked up by Atto. It's all up to Niels now. He finds one. Can he find the other 2 or get the bomb down? It looks like he will definitely be getting the bomb down. The last 2 kills remain.
Oh, he didn't even get the bomb down. That's very unfortunate for him.
Niels going for an open plant for A main in a 1v2 situation. I don't know what was going through his head at that point, but something interesting, I'm sure. And that's actually going to completely destroy Netdevilz' economy, putting them back onto an eco this round.
I mean, they've got to do some some god tier stuff if they want to be having any chance in their own TP side. They've got to be at least, if they're thinking about getting 3 more rounds, at least 6 rounds on T side here. But looks like they are going for a chance here. Denji picking up Wadi, but Doomy and picking up 2, a 3rd actually. Can't get the last kill though, but has picking up Denji. Last person alive. Going into the 14th round.
Clearly sharing our pain with the time, buying Julies because he's half asleep. I can feel Uprize not letting the signs of tired in the show though, still playing just as hard as they were when we started this. Most of the Netdevilz, I can say the same about. Both teams doing absolutely amazingly for this for the time of night we're playing this game.
I mean, at this point, it's just I think both teams want to get it over and done with. They want to, but I think Uprize has put up a fight. Very good, very props to them.
Uprize don't want to go down. We will see Netdevilz wanting to pick up these final 2 rounds, but at least give them a 5-10 scoreline. If they don't, their CT side will be an uphill battle for sure.
And Charlie here, he actually dropped down from boost. He has been spotted though by a couple of CT members who take him down after a crossfire. What he hit down to 10 HP though after getting the kill. Looks like he's going to be an A setup, A execute from the T side here. B. Yeah.
4 players there, and they're going to push out on the site. What are you going to get picked up? As I don't think he's paying too much attention. Taz going to find one as well. Atto looking to make something happen from quad. Not quite able to until Taz does most of the work for him. Neil's still going to help him out. Well, sorry, Neil's going to end that dream. Doomy finding Soup, and that's going to be a 1v2 for Nils again. He didn't manage the last one. Hopefully he can find somewhere safer to plant, and he is doing a better job than before, tagging Joe down to 34 points of health. Doomy going for some mad jump plays, and Nils seeing if he can reload. Unfortunately, Doomy's going to push over Red, and he won't notice. He finally sees that it's not enough.
He makes the kill. 11:33 going to the last round. This is very crucial for Netdevilz if they want to do anything in the last round. In next half, sorry.
Indeed, 4-11, not a good scoreline, but definitely better than 3-12. It's going to be a tough round for Netdevilz though. On that force up with a few Tech 9s and a few Deagles coming into the mix. Looking to make something happen towards that B bomb site on a very quick game. We are however going to see Joe there with his AWP ready to take some kills. A collateral to start things off. It could not be going back for Uprize, and he hits the 3rd. Are we going to see the AWP pace come out from Joe here? He switches to the 5-7 and can't make it. Charlie shutting down the dream. What are you going to finish him off though? And Uprize will end up winning that round regardless.
That's just insane from Joe. I mean, we saw him when Uprize plays. Who did we see? Was it Team Sexy?
I think it was
Team Illicit.
Yeah, Team Illicit or Team J Sexy as their face it name is.
So yeah, we did see Joe just like going to heaven, jump down, get a couple of kills, and then like fall back. That's happened. That's the case here.
Indeed, I mean, Joe just has complete dominance with that AWP on that B site of Cash for some reason. He's absolutely ridiculous.
Full control, my friend. Absolute full control. And going to the second half here, I think Netdevilz will be wanting to pick up this round here. We do see 2 armor buys as well as a defuse kit picked up, but we have seen the strat already from Team Uprize. We see them all get boosted into mid, and then. But we're seeing a quick push from Niels and Denji here.
We're going to see the flash into mid and then just people pushing one after the other, but Super Neil's going to pick up a quick 1 each here. Uprize running straight into a dual stack, but Wadi and Joe taking care of it nicely. 1 player left on that A site and he has a lot to do. That's going to be Soup trying to stave off the take for just that little bit longer. And he's not going to be hitting shots, but neither are Uprize, luckily for him. Just trying to see what they can make happen. Neil's playing that Z position. Not going to find anything, but Soup and Denjay really are dropping the bomb and leaving just 1 player left alive, and that's going to be Joe. Comes around the corner, finds a very cheeky headshot onto Nils there. Got 2 left to take.
The cheeky headshot of his own onto Joe. I can't believe using cheeky now. We do have to use cheeky.
This is the UK city. If you don't use the word cheeky at least once, it's not the UK. I'm just saying.
I mean, I guess.
Cheeky is a very English word, and I'm going to keep using it. And that will actually be Netdevilz picking up their 4th round of the match so far. Uprize still sitting pretty on 12. 8 rounds to go for Netdevilz until they can equalize the score and give themselves a good shot at winning.
Yumi here, he picked up a single smoke. He's going to smoke off an area of B's side. Looks like they're going to go for a checkers rush. They do know about P90. Denji. P90 picks up 2.
I would have expected more to be honest from a P90 at that close range, but Taz is going to be there to do something. Neil's going to make sure they can't get much further than checkers, though, taking 2 down before Charlie finishes it all off. And honestly, I would have liked to see something different from Uprize there. I mean, the round advantage they have, I think it might have been worth them just saving, taking the slow game, and just playing very deliberate slow CS to make sure that they can grind out those last 4 rounds with ease.
Yeah, definitely. And Atto here picking up the dual Barretters. Let's see what we can do here. I mean, it's looking very good for Netdevilz so far, but we have not got into a good round, so it could be due to a lack of resources. We see the bomb pushing here with this CT's pushing himself for Soup. Managed to get picked one after getting traded from Waddy. Charlie gets the kill onto Waddy.
Indeed, he does nicely win a 4 versus 3 in favour of Netdevilz, and as I say that, it becomes a 4 versus 2 with just Doomy and Atto left. Let's see what Atto can do with those dual Berettas. Can he take Denj down? And he can't. Denj gonna pick up Atto, denying him the BM dually kill, and Charlie gonna finish the round off. Oh dear.
Oh dear indeed. So we see the first gun round of this half. Denji picking up farmers, and we see 2 farmers and a P90. First AWP of the match as well, of the half on Beatty. Let's see where he takes that. I think he's going to take him to the A side. Let's see if he can get anything done here. Looks like he's going to... Looks like he's going to be pushing up to mid.
Does it look like it?
It does look like it a lot. I don't know about you, but I'm getting some very weird visual bugs.
Such as?
Clips, like just bullets falling from the sky.
Oh, that happens a lot. That might just be hallucinations from the lack of sleep. What we are actually going to see is 2 CTs going down early, just to 1 T. I think Charlie actually trying to get boosted up mid as a counter boost early in the round and just being punished for it immediately. The T's expecting anything Netdevilz can throw at them at this point. And it does look like they're setting up for a B take with 2 players there, and that will be the right decision with only 1 player playing on that B site. They're going to have to be quick about it though, as we do see Beardy on that rotate, or at least thinking about it.
And Atto here, he's just looking, he's just checking every angle. It's very well played with me. So smoke off heaven here, or TT, or CT. Yeah, CT smoke. Flash out onto site. No, he's not. Predict what he's going to do.
They're just going to be clearing sight, and they're going to see the flash mask. They know exactly where he is now. Hopefully he can pick up a couple of kills. Atto actually going to find the kill. Soup going to find one also. This is not looking great for the
That was a team kill from Atto there.
That's not looking great for Uprize on that B site. Just giving away kill after kill either to their own team or to Soup. Beardy coming in to just finish it off with a nice Tech 9 headshot.
I mean, I could just tell that was going to happen. Atto was just the person whoever Atto team killed. Such low health. Like I was thinking, that's ought to happen. That's like insane. If it doesn't. We see Uprize here with Tech 9 by here. Doomy, he's got the name getting hit down.
Ben's going to push very close. Only managing to pick up 1 though. Beardy holding off the rest of mid. Going to get tagged down to 19 health by a well-placed shot. And he's going to keep going on the aggressive. 19 health and an AWP in his hands. He just wants to finish the round, and that's exactly what he'll do, taking Doomy out of the equation.
Beardy with a quick 3K as well. Pretty amazing stuff, considering the circumstances as well. We've seen the gun round coming out for the Uprize here. AWP out on Joe. Let's see if we can take that.
I think all players at this point are very tired and just trying to get things done as quickly as possible, but props to Netdevilz for not just giving in the towel and deciding to go to bed and actually continuing to play this out properly.
We can see we've got another 10 rounds after this, and Charlie here pushing up very close into A main, getting rewarded with a kill onto Waddy as well. I don't think
really not much lost for it.
Exactly, there's no downside to it, and there will be a smoking off A main. There's no point in trying anything else too ballsy. Besides saying that Soup will actually be going into crates. Joe is not.
And if Joe's not prepared for this, I don't know what he's doing, and he's not. Soup's gonna find another one. That's 2 taken down in A main for literally no loss, and I think that's just. I think that might just be an oversight on Uprize's part, just
And
not
again,
giving the respect that Netdevilz deserve to them. And that's gonna result in 3 kills spread across Charlie and Soup over in that A main. I mean, normally you'd see a hold where you had at least one person looking for that push at all times. It is quite common to see, but I think they're just not focused.
I think Atto here as well. He's not been spotted, but now I think he definitely has. Barely missed the kill.
And that's
Shot.
it's now a 2 versus 2 with nobody on the A side to stop them going for the plant. I don't know how this happened, but it did. Neil's going to push up very close to the but Atto going to find a quick 2 headshots to get Uprize their first round of the half.
What?
How did he do that, and how did he do that so fast?
Was that a collateral, or was that just like a sort of spray?
It was not a collateral. I think it was just 2 very quick tap shots through smoke, or through the edge of a smoke, so you could see them slightly.
I thought Netdevilz were gonna get that round. I thought 4v2. There was no way they could lose it. I mean, they did heck it up.
Indeed, they did. Unfortunate for them, fortunate for Uprize, and it might mean we'll see the game being over slightly quicker. Doomy gonna push into Squeaky, actually full flashing Soup, pushing him out of position. Still gonna lose a lot of health in order to gain that kill, but it doesn't matter as 2 more have come in the meantime, leaving just Denge and Charlie in the round, and that's just gonna be reduced to Denge now on that B site as Charlie goes down. Potentially gonna be looking to save here, as all he does have is an M4 and some Kevlar, along with a kit actually, but against 5 players, really, I don't think he's going to make it happen.
I mean, as Beardy said in chat, the teams are asleep at this point. It's too late for this, and that will be calling for a pause.
A pause comes in.
I'm getting some support from Blurry on Twitter. Thank Blu-ray if you're watching here. And unfortunately, we don't see Clyde this week.
No, I mean, that IGL's power supply crapped out and he can't get a new one just yet. Hopefully we will be seeing Clyde in the near future, but we will be getting back into the game now. Very, very broken by from Netdevilz here. I think just trying anything and everything to not let it get to match point this round. And you're going to see that with the tactic from Soup, pushing straight through that smoke in mid to get that information and maybe a bit of an advantage. Going to push around the corner, trying to find Atto, but he can't. Both Joe and Atto doing big things. Niels and Charlie going to try and even it up again though. And Niels actually dropping the bomb, giving a huge advantage to his team.
Denji has actually spotted the bomb, dropped by the TZ. He's got advantage. Oh, I was saying that, I just realised that Charlie had bomb, so I'm just going insane. But Doom here, he's trying to molly the CTs out of position, but it's not really working to much effect. You see Taz and Wadi.
I mean, the T's have full map control, apart from the one tiny little area they actually need to get. And is he gonna spot Charlie pushing around the outside to try and find him? I do not know. They're actually gonna go for the boost, and Charlie's gonna find one. Will he find the second? Headshotting him and taking him down finally with the spray. Beautiful work from Charlie there. 3K in the round so far, saving his team's bacon there just a little bit.
And here, Wadi hit a 1v3. It isn't. Oh, he could get this kill if he does check his angles.
And he does find Nils. Going to be going for that second kill there on Denge. Only with the P250 should be able to get it. And again, it's a 1v1 from a 3v1 to a 1v1 in just a second. It's going to be Charlie with everything to do here. And he's going to find it, keeping Netdevilz in for yet another round.
He's not looking in the right direction at the right time. Very unfortunate for him. He could have done that. Very possible for him. Overcoming 2 players and just slipping up the last hurdle.
Indeed, I mean, still to go from a 3v1 like that into a 1v1, sorry, in like a few seconds is not going to feel great for them, and not going to feel great for their economy either, as we are going to see 3 FAMASs come out and an MP7. I mean, the terrorists, Uprize, who lost that round, actually coming out with more of a buy.
I mean, yeah, exactly, definitely.
4 AKs in the Tech 9, that's going to hurt. But we are going to see the MP7 put to work as Dench picks up one. Can't
Neil's
get the
here gets
second though.
completely roasted.
And Uprize are going to trade 2 for 2. 3 left on each team, but B site firmly under their control, and that will be bomb going down right now. Uprize looking to get to match point, and Atto trying to help them to that effect. Spamming at Soup Invents, not quite able to get the kill with that Tech 9, but able to do enough damage to make them scared. Now it's just going to be about checking the angles and actually playing. Beardy going to check, well, Beardy going to play that perfectly, capitalizing on that nade damage to get the kill. Finding Doomy also. The smoke will go down and the defuse will come in from Soup, being a little bit cheeky there. That's going to be 14-10 to Uprize as this round ends. Netdevilz really putting in work to keep themselves in the game at this point.
I mean, I almost ruled them out after the first half of that dismal first half of the 3 T sides that this could be the comeback of the century, especially as is their first JGL tournament as well. This would be very nice to see overcome a tournament favourite, you could say, in the form of Uprize.
Indeed it would. And we are going to see the roles reverse this time on the buys, with the T's coming in with a very, very patchy buy, and the CTs with anything they might want. And they're actually going to flash a lot of T's, but the T's are just going to rush out of A main, not wanting to wait around. Doesn't matter, Soup's not going to let them. He's going to pick up 3 in very quick succession. 2 left, both trying to push A. Charlie actually, I think, hitting a jumping shot there. Only Atto left.
And Soup the great last headshot onto Atto. I mean, great space control from Soup there, holding NBK very tightly. Uprize going to be full buying now.
Adding a little epithet there onto Soup's name.
What's that?
Soup the Great.
Soup with the great.
Oh, I thought it was Soup the Great.
Soup the great, nah. I'm pretty sure he's great, but I'm not calling him Soup the great. That's gonna be every time, that's gonna be too long to say. We see double smoke in CT and a flash. That's pretty miscommunication. And also because he has CT boosts, this could prove fatal if they don't check any corners.
Atto just waiting for Niels to make a mistake. Den's gonna be able to capitalize that on. Capitalize on that though, finding the first kill in the round in his team's favor. Only gonna drop a P250, but still, any kills do help. Joe gonna be holding that angle in mid though and gonna equalize it right back out, dropping a much more valuable weapon to the team and putting the advantage back in the T's hands.
So we see a 4v4 situation here. This advantage for the T's is still having the CTs having to spread over 2 sides. And Soup still boosted up. Hasn't spot his legs. He could lose his life. Beardy here as well, holding quad. He's gonna get, I think, definitely gonna get mollied. NBK's gonna actually get mollied, so Beardy lives to see another day. Won't be too scarred. And looks like actually the bomb will be coming towards the B site.
Oh, we're still gonna have 2 players there. That goes to 1 as Joe finds Denj. Doomy finding Niels clears the site completely, and that's just Beardy and Soup left in a 2 versus 3 retake. Joe gonna take that ballsy peek into CT with the pink DD pat, trying to see what he can get done. Unfortunately will miss, but might find Soup here, and he does. Beautiful quick scope, going for the spam, almost lands the shot as well. Beardy has to come up big here, and he's done it before, but this won't be the time. Doomy with a quick double tap straight into his head.
Match point as well. I think Netdevilz are going to definitely have to buy here if they want to. The dreams alive and take it to overtime.
Indeed they will.
It's been a very close series. I mean, with maps going so close like this, it's insane.
And I mean, this map being slightly deceptively close. I mean, you see 3 rounds on their T half, but you also see the fact that they
Then used the spam through smoke as the headshot into Atto. Very just lucky, very lucky. Waddy with a trade kill replies on through Squeaky. Is that Squeaky?
I think it might have been.
And Waddy here, he's just trying to get this A control. And why am I asking you? So, but Taz has been boosted up into mid. Sandbags will be mollied. See if anyone's there. They don't want to take any chances here. I'm gonna play it very carefully.
But we are going to see the push coming out from Joe, checking the B site. And actually the B site might be the way to go as Denj
Hang on.
is rotating off into mid. Gonna flash, almost thinks about peeking, but decides better of it. Soup's still gonna find Doomy, I think, on highway though.
He's just dropped Soup the bomb. But Joe knows exactly where Soup is. Very clever. And Taz. And that is a good game. Uprize win the last round. Very unfortunate for them. Take the best of 3 final on cash, 16-11.
I mean, Uprize just playing absolutely brilliant Counter-Strike all through this tournament, even into the final map at this time in the morning. Obviously, not just them. Everybody who participated in the tournament today has been absolutely great. As far as I'm concerned, we've seen a lot of good plays come out, a lot of great players come out, and definitely nothing to be ashamed of for Netdevilz, as I think Uprize were probably the favourite coming into this.
Yeah, definitely.
And a special thank you to the 2 casters that have gone on from the semi-finals to the finals, done a best of 3, all 3 maps. Indeed, that is just crazy. And some amazing plays, as you were saying.
Oh, absolutely brilliant. I mean, the first match we watched, even in the round of 16, there were some brilliant things being pulled off. I think Cass from... I've already given him a couple of shout-outs.
And
Cass from Nuclear Storm, I think he made Rafi scream a little bit with one of his plays.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to have a look at those and just make myself feel a bit more manly after that.
And I can confirm we're actually going to go into a bonus round, Italy. This is going to be very interesting. First, I'm not. Shout out for Terethia, if I can actually say it. Hashtag got Terethia.
I mean, that guy is such a boss. Who gives a knife? Like, I've never seen him before in stream. Is he a new guy?
A new guy. He's actually called Joel. He's now a mod as well. Partly because, I mean, well, he's not new. I've seen him around. He's been here before, I think. Pretty sure.
Thank you, Joel, for the knife. It's very generous of you to give us anything.
Amazingly generous. Like, we don't expect anything from anyone. We just ask. And sometimes you give. And when you give, we appreciate it so much. So thank you. Keep up your continued support, and we will repay you with dank tournaments and dank casting. Like we have just done for the past, how many hours?
6 hours and 28 minutes. Well, it's going to be 30.
Great.
6 hours and 30 minutes. Yeah, it's been mental, and we've actually gained, or gone up to 202 followers, and we've now 1.3 thousand views or something crazy like that. It's absolutely mental, guys. We've gone, I think our average is probably going to be around 55 viewers, I think, I'd imagine, and we've gone up to, I think, nearly 90 at one point, maybe 87, 86. And this means a lot. Really a lot of support for the JGL, which is amazing.
Do you have any? Sorry to interrupt you. Do you have any donations? We've been asked to read some donations out.
Let me double check. We have one from Jay asking me for 1v1 on Rust.
You're gonna lose, boss. I'm not gonna lie.
That's on COD, isn't it? I think I challenged someone to it. I can't remember who I challenged. I think I've played it like once or twice. 1v1, mate. Anyway, either way, it's been amazing. I think everyone wants to go to bed. And Misty as well, congrats for winning that Damascus Steel flip knife. You will receive it tomorrow, if I'm correct in saying.
Yeah, I think that's what.
Yeah, Misty won the flip knife.
Mental. So yeah, flip knife and the pink DGP 80 or whatever. APT was given away, and we actually saw Joe there using it, and we've also got a few odd shots as well, and apparently I'm staying online for another 5 minutes, so I'll hop into chat with the mods in a second, see what's going on. But yeah, I've got a whole load of odd shots, and I'll be releasing those into the blog as well, which will be released, I imagine, Sunday night or Monday night.
Brilliant.
I'm looking forward to it.
It's gonna be crazy, and then we've got the mixed tournament tomorrow.
Oh, indeed we do. I'm going to have to get a lot of rest before that. Kermit, confirmation, are you going to be here for the mixed tournament tomorrow?
I will not be here.
Rip.
I'm sorry to my little fan base.
You should be sorry, Kermit. I think however, we will have a new caster tomorrow, potentially.
And we've just had 2 more donations, absolutely mental.
Oh my god.
Denji £10. Thank you very much. That is incredible, and you've played some really well. And
Zero, mate.
that
You
is
gotta stop giving us your money.
wait.
Zero.
And yeah, so many thanks from Netdevilz, and thank you very much for coming, guys. Absolutely mental. Your first time here, you've done incredibly well, and I can't wait to see
User
you
left your channel.
here in the future, and I can't wait to see you win your place in our league in April, and see if you can win that as well. And oh yeah, forget Uprize, fucking fantastic game, and yeah, welcome to the JGL League officially, and you will be invited.
That'll be our third team to join. They'll be joined by JGL-UK and Nerve Gaming.
Yeah, definitely. Wow. And I just said that. But yeah, let me see on here. And also Azura, thank you very much for donating £5 to the cause. You donate to yourself, mate. Guys, if you want to buy some Nando's for these casters, please do.
I do appreciate cheeky Nando's every once in a while. I'm sure Brod does as well.
Definitely, I think Brod had to go. He needed to go sleep. I don't blame him.
I do not blame him a one bit.
And Kermit, I will let you go as well. I'll wrap up here if you want. Thank you very much for taking part. It's been incredible. Final score. I can't remember the exact final score, but Uprize 2 maps. Yeah, 16-11. There you go. 16-11 to Uprize, and Uprize won 2 maps. Netdevilz
User
won
joined your
1.
channel.
Hey, Brod's back.
Brod's back.
Yeah, no, sorry, I just want to have a quick chat with Netdevilz and thank them for basically continuing.
Yeah, let's go do it.
Yeah.
Hey guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks a lot for the donation, means a lot, and thanks for taking part.
Yeah, no worries, man.
Can't wait to see, I don't know if you listened, but yeah, can't wait to see you guys try and win your place in the JGL tournament. Well, league rather, in April that starts.
Cheers, man. Hopefully next time, yeah.
Yeah, we'll probably just keep it to 8 teams, so it doesn't go into this late.
Yeah, really.
Late.
Tilting at 2:30 in the morning.
I woke up at 5 PM. I'm just tired now, really.
Last time I had anything to eat was 12 PM earlier today.
Oh,
Rip. Right, I'll speak to you guys in a bit. Thank you very much for taking part in the
thanks for
donation.
saying, man. Cheers.
Go sleep.
Horrible.
Hey guys.
Hazarino.
Yeah, it was horrible. When it was fine for like the first couple of matches, but when we got really tired, it was just like one of the worst names.
just
Yeah, we realised that a bit later.
Oh yeah, by the way, Taz, I kind of showed the picture of you with your cheeky kebab on the stream.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Congrats, by the way, and yeah, you do realise you guys are now invited to the league. That will start in around April time. Yeah. Hopefully, there, Matt, you'll actually get decent internet by then.
Yeah, hopefully.
I can't afford.
That's what we're doing these tournaments for, to raise money for, isn't it?
Yeah.
Rip.
Well, we got 5k face it points, so if we win the next...
Should we break it to them, Tom?
It's actually 3,000 split in between you guys.
Oh my god.
User joined your channel. User left your channel.
If you
User
win
joined your
another
channel.
one, you can change your name on Face at once.
Oh yes.
Yeah, so you can actually change your name from yeah. Anyway.
Do me.
I need to change my name
Have
on
you ever won it?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I need to change my name on Fist. Let's win again.
Oh man.
Points do we get?
We get
3,000 split between 5 of you.
800 each or some shit. I can't do maths. That's not right. But we get
600.
Fucking
600 each.
You get
Fucking give it away.
Whoa!
What? I can't fucking my man do
What
maths.
is the aggressive one in the team?
Waddy?
Hashtag Waddy.
I'm gonna hop over
User joined your
to Netdevilz. Say thanks as well.
Yeah, I've been there already.
Wait, can you drag us into say GG?
You can just go in now. I'll remove the password.
User left your channel.
Right, boys, we're all going up then, are we?
Channel.
Yeah.
Think so.
User left your channel.
Good
Channel.
game, boys.
Good game.
User joined your
Good game,
channel.
guys.
GG guys, well
User
played.
joined your channel.
Oh,
Like,
hi.
User joined your
I'm
channel.
not sure what smells worse, my balls or my belly button, still.
Yeah, I know, we realised.
I'm getting told to end this stream so people can actually rewatch the whole thing. What the
It's out
fuck?
of the arse, but that smells the worst, I think.
Guys, it's a 6.5 hour stream. Good luck watching all of that.
Yeah, dude. I'm
Bloody
watching
hell.
all that right now before I go to sleep.
Fuck.
What are you doing?
Doing the same tomorrow night, so yeah, see you tomorrow then. Right, anyway, guys, I'm gonna end the stream here. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you,
Yes.
the two
Broadcasting
two
it,
final
buddy.
ones.
Thanks, Tom.
Thank you.
Cheers.